going on, everybody? And we have officially reached the second round of the NFL playoffs. Yes, we are talking about NFL Divisional round, which the first game is going to pin the upstart Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're going to be traveling down to Kansas City to take on.
I'm streaming the first game.
They're going to be traveling down to Kansas City to taking on the number one seeded Kansas City Chiefs. What's going on, Juice? So this is going to be a very interesting game. I'm going to be actually cheering on.
They keep on saying to me, and I'm just going off. We weren't supposed to be here.
The Eagles?
The Giants.
Yeah, they're playing with half smart. Listen, they can play loose.
See, Mitch. Even your father says it. See, Mitch.
We beat you.
See, Mitch. Even your father says it.
What is this?
Thank you. We do have house money. He's right.
I still can't believe Hayden's a Giants fan after all these years.
He's a Mets fan, of course. Hey, Lady Kenzie.
How
you doing? But this is going to be a very interesting game overall between the Chiefs and the Jags. I think this game actually could be a lot closer than people think. I think the Jags are one of those upstart teams that are going to go out there and see what's going to happen. I'm picking the Jags to win. I might be nuts. I might be crazy. But I'm picking the Jags to win. So
you want to pick up? I'm fine with that as well.
So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen overall between the. Mitch, can you mute your mic for a sec?
We are?
But no, we're going to see what's going to happen in this game overall between the Chiefs and the Jaguars. So.
You can't go to Mexico if you're streaming.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to order. Bring it back to me then. I'm fine with that.
I think the Jags can win too. I'm picking the Jags to win, Mike. I'm picking the Jags to win this game over the Kansas City Chiefs. So we'll have to wait and see. What's going on, Alex? How you doing, bro? Eagles are on borrowed time. They need to win the Super Bowl or they're done. They got a lot of free agents to get signed after the season, as did the Giants. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. Well, we'll wait for that in about a few hours. We got to get past the Jaguars, and you just literally had a conversation with your dad and yourself on camera.
I don't care. I don't really care.
6-0 are Giants against number one seeds. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. Like I said, I'm done talking. Let the Eagles fans or other Giants fans talk shit to one another, saying they're going to win, he's going to win, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I'm done. I'm ready for the game to start. So that's all I'm going to say. But thank you all for coming by. This is the first of a couple of games that are going to be played tonight. So thank you all for coming by this live stream tonight. Curious to see who is going to come out overall and who is going to be the team that's going to really show up in this game this afternoon between the Chiefs and the Jags. A lot of people obviously are picking the Chiefs to win this game. I think the Jaguars are going to put up a bigger fight than people realize. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. What's going on, Philly girl? How you doing? Alex, Big Blue in the Bronx. Go shout out to my guy, Big Blue in the Bronx out there. And Mr. Jalen Hurts, you should be over there getting ready to warm up for the game, bro. But thank you so much for coming by the live stream. Hope you're doing well. I am on the Trevor Lawrence bandwagon. Sorry, guys. I'm on the Trevor Lawrence bandwagon right now. I'd like to see Trevor Lawrence go out there and show what he can do against this Chiefs defense. That besides the Chiefs pass rush, I really do believe that Trevor Lawrence and this offense can be able to create some big plays against this. Trevor Lawrence and their Jaguars offense can create some big plays against the Kansas City Chiefs and their defense. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen, but I definitely believe that they could be had with certain schemes that they're going to be calling up overall. I do too. Andy Reid wants a bratwurst. He said, Andy Reid had a nice, delicious burger a couple of years ago, so a bratwurst would not be bad either.
Yeah, he wanted that. I was just laughing.
So, like I said, I'm picking the Jaguars. I don't care. Sound nuts. I want the Jaguars to win. I'm so sick and tired of the Chiefs winning all the time. I'd love to see somebody knock down the Chiefs off their pedestal. So I'd like to see the Chiefs lose and have somebody else out of that AFC finally get to the championship game. besides the Chiefs. Jaguars, but this is going to be a tough game for them. But the Jaguars are riding high. Actually, I believe won 4 or 5 games in a row, and they're riding high after that comeback victory against the Los Angeles Chargers last week after they were down 27-0, and then ended up winning on a field goal with 4 seconds to go in the game. So don't underestimate Doug EP and that Jaguars team. Don't.
I can't call him overrated anymore.
He was never overrated. When you win a Super Bowl, you're not overrated at all.
No, I was talking about Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, no, he's not overrated. Trevor Lawrence is a tremendous quarterback.
I called him overrated for years.
I think he's got all the tools to be able to put it together and have himself a really good career. I do.
Yeah.
He just needs to have good coaching around him, solid playmakers, keep building up that offensive line, etc. I do believe that Doug Peterson is going to has that team on the right path, and this is just a start for them. Much like the Giants, this is just a start for them. The team is going to be continuing to build and build and build over the next few years, and they could become a team that a lot of people don't want to face in the AFC going into 2023, 24, 25, etc. They just got to keep that quarterback upright and keep developing talent around him, keep getting offensive linemen in there, defensive players, etc. This game is twisted for me. I love both of the coaches. Well, if you had to pick Philly, girl, who would you pick? If you had to pick.
I would pick Andy Reid.
NYG Jeffy T85.
No way, I'll
for
pick
Jeff. No cheating. What happened a year ago in New York Giants history? Holy crap, I should know this one. We beat the Eagles. That's all I remember. We beat the Eagles
Not at the
last
link.
year.
Not at the
No,
link.
we didn't beat the Eagles in the link, but we did beat them last year in the one game at MetLife Stadium. With the Daniel Jones that was injured, and I believe Saquon Barkley didn't play.
Right.
I'd go Reed. She's going with Reed. I can understand that.
You can go either way.
Trevor needs to assert his Viking powers this year. He needs to insert his Jaguar powers and go for a big time bite against that Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, you're right. Duh. Giants hired Joe Shane and Brian Daboll. And Alex, don't forget about it too. We hired Brandon Brown. Don't forget about Brandon Brown, too, the assistant GM. That I think was one of the biggest hires as well. I got Jags. I'm sick though. I'm taking the Jags in upset. See, I'm not the only lunatic that's picking the Jags here. Randy's picking the Jags. Sirianni's picking the Jags. A lot of people are picking the Jags, so I'm not the only nut job.
Hey guys, there's a poll. Guys, there's a poll in my chat. Who's gonna win, Jaguars or Chiefs? And we have a tie. 4 votes, 2-2.
Trevor needs to insert something. Yeah, he does. He needs to insert a W in the win column. What's going on, normal guy? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming by the live stream.
You know what I just realized, though? You're on the Jaguars side. I'm on the Chiefs side. So I picked the Chiefs to win, and you picked the Jaguars to win.
See, there you go. We know what's up. I think Peterson needs a Coach of the Year award. I think it's going to be between Peterson or Daboll. I do. I think those two are going to be the coaches of the year because of what the Giants
because he's got the most wins.
Because you guys were expected to be a good team this year.
We weren't expected to go that high, though.
Yes, you were. A lot of people. When you guys traded for AJ Brown and signed all the people you did, a lot of people expected you to be as good as you are right now. A lot of people picked you to be a top team in the NFC. Nobody expected the Jaguars or the Giants to be in the position they are. Nobody. I don't even give a crap if you're the most optimistic Giants or Jaguars fan out there. Nobody expected either one of these teams to be in the divisional round of the playoffs. It's the Peterson effect. It might very well be. Doug Peterson has done something right with that team.
I'm going to give it to Peterson because what he turned the team into from last year to this year. So it's just like.
Peterson too.
What's your guys' score prediction, guys? What's your score prediction for this?
I have the Jaguars winning 31-28.
Okay. I got the Chiefs winning 30-20.
So we both have at least each team around the third, the low
in the 30s,
20s, early 30s.
In like the 30 mark, yeah.
I expected the Giants. I did not expect the Giants. Well, you're one of them then. If you want me to be real, you're one of the few because I did not expect the Giants to be this good.
Hey, I had you guys in the third. I had you guys in the third spot in our division.
Yeah, that's where a lot of people had us because we thought we were better than Washington, but we didn't expect to make the playoffs. Normal guys going 38-24 Kansas City. Andy Reid's wife is there, and Doug Peterson's wife. That's right. I think they were under the same coaching tree at one point.
Yeah.
That's right. The
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles. That's right.
So I gotta ask you this: who's your player of the game? So if the Jaguars
one?
win, yes.
My player of the game
win.
the Jaguars win, it would be Christian Kirk. I think Christian Kirk is the X factor on this team because of his play in the slot.
I like that.
And what about the Chiefs?
Patrick Mahomes. I mean, come on.
I mean, that's the obvious one. Everybody's gonna pick Patrick Mahomes.
You know what? I got an underdog or a low key one. Juju Smith-Schuster.
I can see that. I can see Juju.
Yeah.
I expect the Chiefs to have a big lead, but the Jags can come back and win 31-28. I could see that happening. Will Shields, the former great offensive lineman, is at the game, and we have an NFL thing here. By the way, the Chiefs have won the toss, and they've elected to defer. So the Jaguars are going to get the ball first. Jamal Agnew is back there getting ready to return the punt from the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are officially underway. At the beginning of this AFC divisional game, the Jaguars will take it at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Jags offense. Trevor Lawrence at quarterback, Travis Etienne at running back, Marvin Jones Jr., you got Christian Kirk, and you got Zay Jones at wide receiver, Evan Ingram at tight end, Walker Little at tackle, Tyler Shanley at left guard, Luke Fortner at center, Brandon Sheriff, the great right guard, and Jawan Taylor at right tackle. That is the offensive line skill position players for the Kansas City Chiefs, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Now, guys, don't forget, we're also live on Let's Talk Sports Network. We're also live on their channel as well. The links are in my description.
What a catch! But it's incomplete on Christian Kirk. My apologies, Mitch.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm about to see it. Oh, wow.
Knocked off his hands. Trevor Lawrence in the wild card game. 28 of 47, 288 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 picks, all in the first half, and a 70.2 quarterback rating because of how well he did in the second half. What's going on, Nova? Yes, I am ready for tonight. What's going on, Danny Berry Sports Highlights? It's on NBC, Mr. Sirianni. Second down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Lawrence in the shotgun. 3 wide down below, 1 up top. Ingram in motion. Lawrence takes the snap, throws it short to Etienne to 30-yard line. 35, all the way down. Actually, the 32-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and short for the Jacksonville offense. Nice little gain there. Tackled by McDuffie on the outside, the young rookie cornerback out of Clemson.
And guys, just to let you guys know, Jeff and I are going to stream like 2 games tomorrow. We're definitely streaming 1 tomorrow. We're streaming the Monday Night Raw. We're going to stream the Sixers and Nets next week. Oh, my God.
A lot of streaming. 3rd down and 4, Jacksonville. Lawrence in the shotgun. Kirk in motion. 2 wide up top, 1 down below. You got running back in the backfield. Lawrence takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and loses the pressure. Throws it downfield, and it's almost picked off by the Chiefs. Nick Bolden was there, almost had picked it off. And the Jaguars are going to go 3 and out on their first possession, and it will officially be Kansas City football. Quick 3 and out by Jacksonville, trying to get the ball to the outside. It was knocked away. Pressure on the outside by the Chiefs. Looked like Karlaftis might have got the pressure on the outside. He threw behind Jamal Agnew. Kadarius Toney is back taking a punt from Sean Cook. Punt is away. Toney is going to field it from about the 15-yard line. He takes the catch. Toney to the 15, and he's going to get knocked out at about the 16-yard line. That's where the Chiefs are going to start out. And here comes Patrick Mahomes out on offense. Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. Isaiah Pacheco at running back. Juju Smith-Schuster. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And Kadarius Toney at wide receiver. Travis Kelce, the All-Pro at tight end. Orlando Brown at left tackle. Joe Tooney at left guard. Creed Humphrey at center. Trey Smith at right guard. And Andrew Wiley at right tackle. And that is your Kansas City Chiefs skill position players and offensive line. Starting at the 8-7
Rob,
line.
I am too.
Pitch play outside to Toney. But Pacheco picks up the first down, knocked out of bounds at about the 27 7-yard line for a first down. Isaiah Pacheco with the first down run. Jeff and Earl, you stream Monday Night Raw? Yes, we are.
Yep, I am too. I'm going to be joining that. So if you can add Rob, if you're doing the stream, add mine to it. If you want.
So they tried a pitch play out to the outside. 29-yard line is where Kansas City's going to start their next drive. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pressure on the outside. Mahomes throws it short. Caught by Kelce. Down at about the 36-yard line for a gain of about 7. Short gain by Travis Kelce. Mahomes in his season overall. 67+% completion percentage. 5,250 yards passing, 41 touchdowns, led the league, 12 interceptions with a 105.2 completion or quarterback rating. Mahomes had a phenomenal season last year. Kansas City's now at about the 36-yard line. Second down and 3. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, draws back, pressure on the outside, throws it over the top, makes the catch as Kelce all the way down to the 49-yard line of Kansas City for the first down. Pressure coming from the outside, and Mahomes gets the catch, gets the first down, and Kansas City is moving the football on offense. Randy Giroux, St. Mary, LOL. I have the players' intros. There you go, see? Kansas City, a couple of quick plays already to Travis Kelce.
Well,
Starting
think
at
about
about
it.
the
There's no
midfield.
Tyreek. There's no
Yeah.
Tyreek, so.
They're running the ball now to Pacheco. Pacheco all the way down to about the 46-yard line for a short run of 4. Jacksonville's defense. Devon Hamilton. Roy Robertson Harris on the defensive line. Trayvon Walker at linebacker along with Foyase Alokudu. Devin Lloyd and Josh Allen at the linebackers. Darius Williams. Rashawn Jenkins. Andre Sisco. Tyson Campbell in the secondary. That's your defense for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mahomes, short pass, slide arm, first down, all the way down to about the 31-yard line. Goes Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes with the sidearm throw, and he picks up the first down on that play. That's just Patrick Mahomes doing Patrick Mahomes-like things. Sidearmed with right past the defender. Right over the arms of Trayvon Walker for the first down. Walker was in coverage on that play.
What up, AM?
Mahomes absolutely faked him
How you
out.
doing?
What's going on, Mahomes? What's going on, AM?
I think you're ahead of me.
He's ahead of me, too, and I'm on cable.
It's
Yeah.
the basic case. It's because the satellite I
What's
have.
up,
that's in
halftime?
my
What's
head.
up, next shift?
There's the throw to the outside. Caught again. It's Kadarius Toney. Knocked down at about the 23-yard line goes
Wow.
Toney to pick up about 9 yards on the play, and it's going to be second down and short.
It looks cold.
That's Jeff's favorite Giants player of all time.
I love him.
Yeah.
What a weird pass by Mahomes. What was that?
He's so good at the sidearm.
Did you
throws.
see that? It's like a
It's like a.
it's like
It's
a
like a
flip, he was
sidearm
trying to
fling.
slip a rock on the water or something.
Mahomes in the shotgun, second down and 1 at about the 21-yard line. Hands it off on the outside. First down, Jerick McKinnon down to the 19-yard line. And it's going to be a first down and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs after a short gain by the backup running back, Jerick McKinnon. He has 9 touchdowns in his final 6 regular season games, which is the most in the NFL during that span. The guys obviously are very good when it comes to getting around the end zone. Kansas City now at the 18.5-yard line, empty backfield. Mahomes in the shotgun. But it looks like there might be a timeout on the play because they stopped the clock. There's a flag. Flag on the play. No, they're going to call a timeout. So it looks like it's going to be a flat timeout for Jacksonville, calling their first timeout. I think that's a bad move, but what do I know? I'm just a fan.
Man, nothing like playoff football. I love it. You just sit back, make food, chill with friends and family, watch
I'm
some
good.
good football.
Stop saying food. I'm getting hungry.
Dude, I am still hungry and I ate.
I
Like,
hate
it's
when
like Is like a baseball-like pass. I agree, Randy.
Yeah,
I ate a little bit before.
Who used to do that on the Angels that was really famous?
There's a couple of pitchers that I believe did on the Angels. Mahomes takes the snap, drops back, pressure on the outside, throws it out of bounds. He had pressure on the outside and up the middle, and he had to just get rid of the ball. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. This will be a big win for the Jaguars. They can get Mahomes and that offense off the field. Nice play by that defense. Oh, my God. Orlando Brown just slipped and fell on that play. That's why he got pressure up the middle. 2nd down and 10 at about the 18.5-yard line for Kansas City. 9:34 to go in the first quarter. Mahomes takes the snap, hands it up the middle. Pacheco running hard all the way down to about the 13-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down and short for Kansas City's offense. And there's the mastermind, Andy Reid, as well as the other mastermind, Doug Peterson, the head coaches of these teams. 3rd down and 6 for Kansas City's offense, all the way down near the 14-yard line of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mahomes in the shotgun. McKinnon in the backfield. 3 up top, 1 wide down below Kelsey. Juju Smith-Schuster in motion. Mahomes takes the snap, drops back, pressure in his face, rushing to the outside, throws over the middle, and it's caught! 1st down, Travis Kelsey. Over the middle. With pressure on the outside, and Mahomes just does Mahomes and Kelsey.
He did. Yeah, he bobbled it a little bit there.
I found the game on telly. Mahomes throws like a girl. It's a football, not a hacky sack. Hey, he could throw like a girl all he wants, but if he's getting the job done, that's all that matters. Seriously. That field is going to be messy by the 3rd or 4th quarter. I agree. It's going to be that or it's going to be frozen solid. It's going to hurt.
Randy, pop on in here, bro.
Come on, Randy. Jump on.
Mahomes in the shotgun at the 8-yard line. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws it on the outside. Over the head of Travis Kelsey in the right corner. It's going to be 2nd down and goal.
Number 1 was wide open.
Kelsey is in the red zone this year. 30 targets, 19 catches with 10 TD touchdowns, which is 1st NFL in each.
Hey, Coach, I'll put the link in your DMs so you can join whenever you want. I'll just put it in there, okay?
And we'll send the link to you, too, for the game later on, too, Coach.
Yeah, you'll do that?
Yeah, I could do it at halftime or like whenever. I could just throw it. I just pop it in his private chat for the Giants and the Eagles.
Go.
2nd down and 2nd down and goal. Mahomes takes the snap, rolling to his right side, throws it short, caught by Kelsey, and he's going to walk it in for a Kansas City Chiefs touchdown. And Kansas City marches down the field. Mahomes to Kelsey in a 12-play, 83-yard, 6-minute drive, and Kansas City takes an early 6-0 lead with the extra point pending. Just like that.
Hokey. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on all of our channels, bro. Yo, what's up, Phil? It's been a while, man. Kansas City wins, but I'm rooting for the Giants.
Go Hokies. I'm a Hokie fan.
What's going on, everybody? Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already, and give a sub up to NYG Jeffy T85, Mitch Kovsky, Further AM, and the Hardcore Sports Network. Appreciate y'all coming by. And the extra point is good. And with 7:56 to go in the first quarter, Kansas City takes an early 7-0 lead, courtesy of the 2 future Hall of Famers, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey.
AM, did you see what I tweeted yesterday about the SpongeBob meme?
No.
Here, I'll DM it to you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the last thing that Jacksonville can afford to have. They cannot afford Kansas City to get off
play
a hot
right
start.
there is what I'm afraid that the Giants are going to do today against the Eagles.
What, short passes?
No, that particular tight end catch and touchdown by Mahomes.
Yeah, but you guys could do it to us too with Goddard, because we struggle in the middle of the field as well. So you guys can do it to us too.
Sure.
AM, I sent it to you. You need sound for it.
I'll just mute myself.
Yeah. I want to see his reaction.
Where did you send it? I don't see it on Twitter.
DM.
By the way, Coach, I just sent you the link a little bit for the stream for later on. Game over, man. What's going on, Beantown? Beantown Breakdown is here. F the
What up,
Eagles.
bro?
We all are Giants fans tonight. I think a lot of people are.
I don't know
rooting for the
why,
Giants.
because he beat you guys twice in the
Because that
Super
was
Bowl.
years ago. That
We
was
only
years
beat you
ago.
once.
Kansas City would be better off to forfeit because if they run into
okay.
us next week, that's 3-0 is going to be become. I actually think I think Cincinnati could beat
Yep,
Kansas City.
Bobby,
I do.
if you want to pop in, man, I'll send you the link. Let me know. I want
The
you to
real
talk to
loser
you.
is Buffalo Bills. They lost the playoff bye and had to play those savages from Miami
You're
last
muted
week.
further.
Yeah, I agree.
You sent
LOL,
it on
Bobby.
Twitter?
Yes.
I didn't get it.
I'm looking at your DMs right now. I sent it.
I only.
That you know what, it could be like that too, Randy. You're absolutely right.
Here, I'm going to do it again.
I don't
KC
know what's
wins, but
going
I'm rooting
on.
for the Jags. I think so too.
Here,
Phil.
I'll send it to your Facebook. Let's try that.
I hate the Eagles more, Mitch.
All right, pop on
Beantown,
in
who do
then.
you hate more? Beantown, who do you hate more? The Dolphins, the Jets, or the Bills? As a Patriots fan, which team in your division can you not stand the most? I'm always fascinated to hear what fans have to say about their division rivals.
I sent it to your Facebook.
Who do you hate the most out of your division rivals? Is it the Bills? Is it the Dolphins? Or is it the
There
Jets?
it is. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Mute
Ooh,
yourself.
Messenger's horrible, man.
It really is.
It's really bad. That's why I use Instagram. I never have a problem messaging anyone on Instagram.
Okay,
Thank you.
Everything from
Thank
now
you,
on, I'll
Randy.
send you on Instagram. How about that?
Yeah, definitely do that, dude. Instagram's like that. I don't have any. What is Messenger's problem? I don't like it.
I don't either.
Jacksonville gets the ball, take it out of the end zone. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 45, and he's down at about the 38-yard line. What a return by Jamal Agnew, one of the better returners in the league. Runs it all the way into Kansas City territory, and special teams has a big play in this game for Jacksonville. That's how you answer back after giving up a touchdown. Your special teams goes out there and makes a play like that.
Hey, have you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Can I get something to eat? Can I get something to eat?
Yeah, try again.
Try asking again.
That was good.
Dude, when it comes to SpongeBob, I'm the master of SpongeBob memes.
So Jacksonville is going to start out at the 39-yard line of the Kansas City Chiefs. Suck it, Chiefs.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Hey, Mike, whose channel are you on,
return
man?
TDs
Make
this
sure you
year.
hit
Yeah.
the like and subscribe on all of ours.
What
I
a
think he's
huge
on- I
hole
think he's
right
on
up
mine.
the middle. Woo! What a run.
Yeah. Well, he's a terrific returner, so I'm not really surprised. Agnew's one of the best.
Yeah.
Lawrence in the shotgun. Takes the snap, throws it short. Outside, Kirk makes the catch. Marvin Jones blocking.
Field goal range.
Gets down to the 31-yard line. That's just terrific. Yeah, special teams is a big factor for this team.
Gee, I wish that could happen for
Frank
us.
Clark, Derek
Wait.
Nandi, Chris
They
Jones,
I'm sorry.
and
Our
George
special
Karlaftis
teams
on the
suck.
defensive line, Nick Bolton, Willie Gay, as well as Leo Chanel in the linebackers, L'Jarius Sneed, Juan Thornhill, Justin Reed, and Trent McDuffie in the secondary, and that's your defensive alignment for the Kansas City Chiefs. Lawrence in the shotgun and second down 3. Throws on the outside again. Caught by Agnew. And he's going to muscle his way near the first down marker, but I think they're going to mark him a half yard short.
Bob, I
How
mean,
come
oh my
Eagles
God.
don't have that?
Halftime, I've been saying that too. He's talking about special teams.
We don't have that either. Our special teams is terrible.
Who's your kick returner and punt returner? I forget.
Our punt returner is Richie James, and our kick returner is Gary Brightwell.
We have Brendan Covey.
He's probably probably better than Brightwell and James,
I don't know. It's pretty dang close.
I guess.
It's pretty.
What's going
dang
on,
close.
Adam? Hands it off up the middle. ETN breaks through the hole. 20, 15, all the way down to the 12-yard line goes Travis Etienne, and he picks up the first down.
Can we
Nice
just
run up the
talk?
middle by
Can we
Etienne.
just talk about what a year Travis Etienne had?
My brother.
What up,
ETN's
Adam?
terrific.
What up,
The
bro?
problem with ETN is he turns the ball over way too much.
He
But
does,
ETN
he
is
does,
a
yes.
terrific running back.
I
Terrific.
love ETN. Honestly, how old is he again? How old is
He's
he
young. He's a second-year player, so he's a baby. Agnew does get the big plays on the offensive side.
I
and
might
in
even
the
take him.
return game.
Further AM. I might
Yeah.
take ETN
ETN
over
picks up 1 yard on
Gainwell.
the play. It's 2nd down and 9.
I hate to say it, but I might even take ETN over Gainwell.
I think ETN is better than Gainwell.
Yeah.
I personally pay more attention to college than pro sports, but I do love my 2 main teams. Stick with it, bro. Stick with your team.
It.
Jags TD coming here. I hope so, bro. He's Marshall Faulk light. I think you're right, Adam.
Yeah.
I think he's
What a
got that
run.
Marshall Faulk in him.
Oh, touchdown Jags?
No. He says touchdown Jags coming here, so he's anticipating a touchdown.
I read it wrong.
Lawrence takes the snap, throws on the outside, lobs it, and it's caught! Touchdown Jaguars! Christian Kirk catches it in the right
there you
sideline
go.
of McDuffie, and the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying on 5-play, 39 yards overall with a 2.52. There you go.
There you go, Jeff.
Virginia Tech has caused me way too much pain recently. Try being a Rutgers fan. TD
Try to be a
Jags, hell
Michigan
yeah,
fan.
called it. You
Wait.
did, Randy.
Try to be a Michigan fan. Okay? We get to the
he
big
just
dance,
beat 'em.
we choke, and then now we had to get rid of our offensive coordinator.
And the extra point is good. And
That
the
was-
Jaguars march all the way back and respond with the touchdown of their own, and we got a 7-7 game. I
What a
told
good
you,
game.
watch this Jaguars team.
What a
Watch
good
them.
game.
This Jaguars team is pretty good.
5 plays, 39 yards.
Christian Kirk, he's well
Thank you.
deserved. He earns that money, bro. He earned that money.
Christian Kirk is terrific. Thank you, Adam. Adam, I'd love to hear you do some play-by-plays too, because I love to hear
I
you
really
do some
do
play-by-plays.
too. Adam, you should hop
Driving
on the stream
Oregon
with
Ducks.
Jeff, Further, AK.
No, he's not doing it. No, you don't even bother. He's not doing it. Adam, Mac, and a lot of the Giants fans, they want to watch the game, not be on YouTube. They'd rather just watch it in the
I
one little
understand that.
area.
I respect that. So wait, what about Lou, Pat, and
They're doing it on their own thing. They're going to stream it on their channel. You really want to hop on, Adam? But I think you said you usually like watching on the at home. So
Yeah.
he's
Adam,
talking about the commentating. He's talking about commentating. 63-yard return by Agnew was huge. It was.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy, Oregon has won something though recently. I haven't seen anything with Rutgers in God knows how long. Michigan probe. Yeah, your offensive coordinator is a little bit. One of your offensive coordinators. Is in
we
trouble.
cut him. We released him. He's gone.
Yeah, but isn't that still a bad look for your organization though?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
So
after what
Adam,
happened?
you want to be in the stream tonight? I'll definitely put your channel on there.
Bro, Adam might get us demonetized.
No
Actually, we're
one's
not even
monetized.
That's true. That's true. If this is Rob's stream, then yeah.
It's
Close
not.
though. So
It's not. Like, Adam, if you want to do it, let me know. I'll put your channel on it right now.
we brought C. Kelly into the NFL. Oh, Chip Kelly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but I mean, the Oregon Ducks are a hell of an organization.
You
a
mean
hell
the
of a college team
you mean
too.
the Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, well, Mighty Ducks
not
have won
for
a
the
championship
Giants.
before.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
All right.
Adam doesn't do that. Adam watches the game in his
I
house. He
respect
doesn't
it.
go on the stream.
I respect
Mac,
it.
Adam, a lot of those guys, and I'm fine with that. They're
I
not
respect
crazy
it.
like I am when it
Yeah.
comes to this stuff. If you want
Oh.
to come on now, you
Oh,
can.
if you want to come on now, yeah, pop on in. It's on. You got access to the Hardcore Sports. Pop on in.
Drop different sports ass. Drop link real quick. I'm bored.
No, sorry, no, Almighty.
Later today, watch Virginia Tech basketball over the NFL because, to be honest, these games don't affect me. Cincinnati will beat whoever they play. We want
Ooh.
wherever we want. Are you talking about the Bengals? Or are you talking
Yeah,
about the
the
college
basketball
basketball team Bengals? Or
Man.
the Cincinnati.
Couture being out for those few times are really bad. We look really horrible.
Adam wants the
on
link.
basketball.
Oh,
What?
you want the link? Okay, I got you. I'm not putting it in the chat.
Jacksonville is going to punt the ball away. It's going to roll out of the end zone, and Kansas City's going to take it from the 25-yard line. Nice answer there by Trevor Lawrence. Soaring to new heights, Travis Kelce. It's 110 catches. That's a lovely picture. 24 more than the next closest tight end, which is the largest gap since 1986 with 1,338 yards, 424 more than the next closest tight end, which is the largest gap since 1980, and 12 TD catches, first among tight ends. Travis Kelce's a beast. Kansas City starts at the 25-yard line. Kelce's already got 4 catches for 35 yards and a touchdown in this game. Running back in motion. Mahomes drops back. Runs it up. Mahomes runs up the pressure. Rolls to the outside. 30. And he's going to get tackled at the 31-yard line. And there is a flag on the play, though.
Oh,
Are they going to call roughing the passer? Are they going to call roughing the passer because they touched Mahomes? Is that it? They touched
I
God
DM'd
in
it to your Twitter. I DM'd it to your Twitter.
Holding on the defense.
Almighty, I talk to teams that don't suck. Knicks.
Hey, watch it.
Knicks.
Teams. Plural.
Knicks.
Yeah, but you didn't say team.
The teams, that was my bad. I meant Knicks.
No, I mean, you already were pretty much destroying the Giants, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Mahomes in the shotgun. It's going to be first down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Takes the snap, throws on the outside, caught by Tony. Tony down to the 40, and he gets dragged down at about the 41-yard line for a pickup of 6. And it's going to be second down and 4. Quick pass to the outside from Patrick Mahomes over to
Adam,
Kadarius Toney.
I don't have your email. I just DM'd it to you on Twitter.
Second down and 4 for Kansas City with 4:14 to go in the first quarter. Mahomes in the huddle, 2 wide down below. Wide receiver in motion, Sky Moore. Drops back, throws it. Kelce, tackle for a loss on the play. Nice play by Jacksonville's defense to snub that out, and it's going to be third down and long. What's going on, Mr. Costas?
Yo, what up, man?
Good afternoon, fellas. How are you?
I'm
Here
good,
you go.
man. It's
Good.
been a while. How you been?
I am good, man. Just chilling, watching the playoffs.
Nothing
Sorry,
else
man.
better than that.
Thought I'd come on because I enjoy your call, Jeff. And so I know you guys want me to call games. I actually called one once. I have the recording on some tape recorder, so it's kind of funny. I played it for Zion. I don't know if I have the recorder around here, but if I do, I'll try to put it on
Mahomes takes the snap, throws in
tonight.
the middle, and it's caught for a first down.
But see, the
There
problem
it
is
is
that
again.
Jeff is like 10 seconds ahead of me, so I'm like, I'm
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
It's my satellite dish I have. The satellite dish I think I have hooked up, it's like way ahead. I mean, that's why mine is so much ahead.
Oh, it's no
appreciate
issue.
you doing my Discord. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mahomes just doing Mahomes-like things, just getting it out to the rookie, Justin Watson. He had him dead to right, and he was able to scramble out and throw a beautiful pass to Justin Watson. Is there anything this quarterback can't do?
No.
Seriously, is there anything this quarterback can't do on the football field? He does everything.
He is magic, man. He is so magic. It just, you watch this guy, and he's on another level. It's the jump pass he had before was like, what are you doing? But that is crazy. Then all of a sudden he's about to get sacked, and he whips it out of his hand, and it gets there to Kelce. It's, I don't know, man.
Mahomes is hurt. Mahomes is hurt. He's limping. He looks like he got hit by the legs, and Mahomes is limping pretty bad.
Yeah. Fine.
The Grady,
Yeah, he got landed right on his ankle. He got landed right
I'm
on
about
his
to
left
see it.
ankle.
the great equalizer. Hey, that's Watson. I don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Mahomes just got landed right on his ankle. Oh, man.
Yeah. We're all used to it by now.
Jags are winning then.
Bruh. I did not
Oh.
just hear that, Adam.
He's trying to tough it out, but that knee's got to be messed up.
Who's the backup quarterback? I forget.
Chris Henne.
Chad Henne.
Henne.
Or Chad Henne. Chad Henne.
Oh, that's it. It's broken. That's broken. That's broken. That's broken. It's broken.
It looks like it's his knee, not his ankle.
No,
He's
it's
going right
that-
for the knee.
No, it's broken.
Well, he's going back out there, so whatever is bothering him, he's going back on the football field.
Ooh, ooh.
If I'm Jacksonville, I am going to go all out, and I'm going after Mahomes. I'm hitting the hell out of him. I am hitting the hell out of him. This is
Don't do it, kid. Don't do it, kid. Don't do it, kid. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't pull out.
He's doing it.
Don't be an
He's doing it,
RG3.
Adam.
Don't do an RG3. Don't do an RG3. Please don't do
Mahomes
an
takes the
RG3.
snap, hands it off, run up the middle, and it's going to be down at about the 41-yard line. Goes out, Jerick McKinnon. Now he can
Yeah, they're
barely
going to
even
run the
walk.
ball more now. They're going to run the ball more.
Yeah, he's going to probably be a very quick.
What
short
is
passing
happening
game.
here?
Jesus, look, he can't even walk. I mean, get him. Got to get him.
Get him off the field. His
Get him off the
ankle's
field.
broke, yo.
Get him off the field.
Yo, Randy here. What up, Randy?
What is up, man? This is huge. This is huge. This is gonna hurt them big time, man.
If Jacksonville doesn't win this game now,
Mahomes hands it off right up the middle to McKinnon, and he's going to pick
Wow.
up the first down on the play.
He could
That
barely
looked like-
even move, Jeff. Like when he handed that ball off, he just like turned his body sideways and just like gave him
He's
the
hopping
ball.
off the field. He's like literally hopping on his leg, trying to
Yeah.
even hand the ball off. I mean, this
he's
is risky.
playing hopscotch.
Like I don't know if you guys saw it, but like when he got on to the sidelines, as soon as he sat on the bench, he like bent his knee and then he shot right back up and he was like, nope. He's like, I think he was starting to feel the pain and he's like, I gotta go out there. The adrenaline's gonna keep me pumping. It's gonna hurt, but I might be able to work through this.
Yeah, but you lost all of his mobility now.
Absolutely, 100%,
Yeah.
Adam.
Alex is
Yeah.
right too. Stack the box right now and take that running game out. Mahomes
Maybe
drops
that's-
back, throws over the middle, caught nearby by Kelsey, all the way down to near the 30-yard line.
I mean, if you can do that, then there's no point.
Ooh,
No, he's
shit! Look
coming
at
off
him.
now. He's coming off now.
He can't put no weight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
now he's
broke
gonna let
his
the quarter end and he's gonna probably go in the tent.
I'm not even going to speculate, guys, but that would
Yeah.
not be shocked if that's like an ACL or an MCL the way his leg bent.
Ankle
That
is
looks
broken,
bad.
bro. Has nothing to do with his knee.
It's
They're
nothing
going-
to do with his knee. It's an ankle.
I mean, his knee twerked too. If you like, his knee bent.
Wait, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Like
whoa.
they just showed it. His ankle definitely twists, but his knee bends in a way that, like,
Ooh.
if any of us we're on the ground right now and we're calling 911.
Yeah. Oh my God, we'd be done.
Oh
the,
yeah.
The ambulance would be on the football field right now to just like get us out of there because of how bad it is.
I just started walking and I started limping. I don't even know why I'm limping, and it's just like 'cause I feel the residual pain. It's like, oh,
I do. I feel it too. I'm actually like my leg. I feel like a twinge in my leg after what just happened.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's a game changer.
absolutely.
Every single team in the AFC
So,
now has a better chance.
You know what happens here? Imagine he tapes that motherfucker up,
That's what
right?
they're doing,
Comes
yeah.
back up, comes back out, and just throws a gem. Just throws a gem.
Just has like a
Anybody
fucking
be
game for
surprised,
the
Adam?
ages, right?
Right.
Would anybody be
Absolute
surprised
gem.
at him if he does that? It's Patrick Mahomes. He will do it.
But just think
Prayers
about
out
that.
to Patrick
think
Mahomes,
about
guys. Prayers out. Hopefully
Only to add to his already crazy legacy. You throw in the fact that he comes in and leads a team back. Watch. This is what's going to happen. He'll sit out. The Kansas City will go back and forth. Fourth quarter, last minute drive. Mahomes takes the hood off. He's going back in the game. Then he goes downfield and absolutely gets the game-winning touchdown on a bad leg. Imagine that, man. Imagine that happening right now.
That's
'Cause I
like a
can see that.
fucking movie. That's like a movie right now.
You know what that reminds me of? Did you guys ever see the movie Game Plan with The Rock?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Remember?
No.
Yeah, remember how he came back out after that injury and won the game?
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm
Well, that's
thinking
what I'm
like
saying.
Kobe right now when he hurt his tore his ACL, I believe it was, and then he went out and took those shots.
Clay.
Mhm.
Same with Clay.
Yeah,
remember?
Same with Clay, yeah.
It'd be more like Earl the Pearl Monroe coming back for the Knicks back in the day when he was injured and he had to come onto the floor.
Yep.
Right? He
Didn't
went back
somebody
to
have like a shattered knee or a shattered leg or something? And
No, I don't know what happened to him, but he came back and played anyways. This is what playoff legends are about. This is it right here, man.
oh, absolutely, yeah. You see it in hockey all the time, right? Dudes getting destroyed, and then they're all of a sudden you're like, wait, he's on the ice right now? What
I
the?
don't want him to do it, but if it's his ankle, it's a lot better to play on than if it's his knee. If it's his
Yeah.
knee, he probably won't play.
Fun.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Well, they're working on him on the sideline right
They're
now.
wrapping ankle right now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're wrapping up that
I
ankle.
told you, man, that shit. He either just got it twisted up for a sprain or it's broken. I think it's a really bad sprain right now, and he's going to gut it out. He knows, man. This is why.
He's already out there. Yeah.
Look, this is why I love the game of football. This is why I love quarterbacks like Mahomes, because they bring that element of legendary status that just brings you to the game and you make you fall in love with it.
What
Right?
a good play.
Sorry for messing up your call, but I feel like
don't worry
You're
about
good. You're good.
I feel like guys like Mahomes are like John Elway's, the guys that brought me into the game. These kids right now, you need to sit here and admire what's going down right now, because this is legendary right here. You know, if he comes back in and finishes this game after that ankle, most guys be out, you know.
Yeah, that image of Mac Jones crying when he was being taken off the field by his teammates, and then he comes back and he's playing the next week, but it was because his ankle was so messed up. He said he was in so much pain. It's like, you don't think Patrick Mahomes is in pain right now? He is fighting through it.
Drops back over the middle of the field, and he just throws it right into the ground. No. It's a fumble. I think it's a fumble. Oh, they're gonna rule it incomplete.
No, incomplete.
Yeah.
He went to throw it, and he had that ball could go nowhere.
That was a great use of the timeout for the TV timeout. Quickly wrapping that ankle and getting him back on the field. Great.
Oh, he
great
went
job.
to pull it back.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. When Patrick Mahomes got injured, he's back in. In the NBA, you don't see that anymore.
No, they called him out. They called it incomplete, MJ.
In the NBA, you don't see that anymore, and it sucks because that's my favorite sport.
50-yard
the
attempt
NBA,
here.
they're a bunch of softies.
They are. I
true.
hate
That
it.
is
We
true.
talk
You're never
about
gonna hear
Kawhi and
disagreement
Paul
about
George
that.
all the time.
It's gonna go wide right.
Oh, wow.
Kansas City's at the 50-yard field goal, kicks it, and it's going to be right down the middle, and it's good.
You know,
Kansas
see,
City's gonna go
Mahomes
10-7.
Mahomes right there is losing his magic. That's the problem right there with that play that he just did. It looked like he wanted to run, but it's like, I don't want to run. I want to make this spectacular play. If he just made the smart play, which would have been just run for the first down, you still have a drive here.
Oh.
He's trying to be, you know, Mahomes, you know, and two guys running the wrong route. Sky Moore and Juju Smith-Schuster in the same spot. I don't think that's how the route was designed.
Now the Jacksonville or the Chiefs defense have to step up huge.
It's going to be at the defense in the running game, and they're going to have to go the short pass.
Well, how about the special
that's
teams?
what I like.
The
Where
special
both
teams
sides
too,
of
you're
us.
right.
You can't take a playoff game for granted.
Right?
No.
You know what it is? Is that like you see all these teams, like growing up, you see these teams that I grew up with, the Cowboys and all this, the 49ers, and you watch and you look now, you're like, man, this is what it is about. Like, I know people don't like to hear about Mahomes and all the Super Bowls he hasn't won, but he gives you a fighting chance every year. The Kansas Chiefs are in it because of this guy right here, and it's just magnificent to watch. I just love watching it. I think this is what the NFL needs. You need quarterbacks. It's a quarterback-driven league. And
this is why I love the NFL. This is why I love the NFL.
It's true. I mean, you don't get as much in like if baseball. If they played more than 7 innings, and you had a guy do a full game, you know, full 9 innings,
throwing a complete game,
right? Exactly. That's that. I mean, those are rarities in baseball. But if you got more of that, it would be, you know, more epic. Because like, man, this guy's cooking. He's going to play full 9 innings. Like, how many people do that? You know?
Exactly. None.
Randy, do players in the Canadian Football League come back from injury like this? Like, do they continue playing?
You do see guys take some big licks, especially in the CFL. Not as big, obviously, as you do in the NFL because of the smaller field. We have a bigger field, so it's spread out offense more. But when you got like kick returns and stuff, like there's no like 5-yard gain or whatever. Like so, like you could be up on a dude, and if you don't call a fair catch and you smoke him, like
oh damn,
like. He's got to get back up. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. And like you do see stuff like this, but it's not all the time. It's pretty rare itself because guys will be out.
You know what's interesting about Canadian football is like so much pressure, right? You only got 3 downs to get 10 yards.
Yeah,
you know,
about that, Adam, they only use the 2 to get the first down. So you have 2. You have the first down and second down. If you don't, they're kicking. Most of the time, they're kicking. So
that third, people don't realize how good that third down is. You know what I mean? Like
it's gold.
Like in Canadian football, you're like, man, they're moving. They have to be a passing league because, you know, I mean, you could run, right?
Yeah, but not
Not like this.
You're right. It's a passing league. Yeah.
Right.
Can you imagine that? Chad Henne comes in, and then he eventually becomes the hero. The Chiefs are
Oh my
kicking the ball
God.
off, and Jacksonville is going to let it bounce out of bounds, and they'll take over at the 25. So they're definitely not letting Agnew get another return after what he
Yeah.
just did. I would keep that ball as far away from Jamal Agnew as
Did it
possible.
go out of bounds on the in the end zone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that play you were talking about before, Adam, I think that Mahomes just is. I think he might be weary of getting hit after the injury he suffered. He might just not want to have any contact near that leg. So that's probably why he's very hesitant in his decision to throw it instead of run.
I agree with you, but at that point, you're in no man's land, right? Because
Yeah.
there was like I just feel like Spectacular Mahomes would have planted and thrown it. Mahomes, he didn't know what to do.
Lawrence
And
throws the
he got
outside,
nervous.
gets to the ETN, 30,
Nice.
down to a 34-yard line. There's little Travis Etienne with another play. My fault, Adam.
Travis Etienne is a smooth back. He's a very smooth runner. I like the way what he brings to the table in terms of toughness. Like a guy his size shouldn't be
Wow.
able to have.
Sorry, I
as
don't
much
want to
talent.
interrupt, guys. I'm a really good lip reader, and right now Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are on the sidelines, and the doctors are talking, and Patrick Mahomes is like emphatically saying, "No, I'm not coming out. I'm not. I'm finishing this fucking game."
I love
No,
it.
he's
Pardon my
standing
words.
up.
He's
I mean,
like,
he's standing up.
I want this game. He said.
And Lawrence
No.
just rushes it up for a first down to the 37-yard line. Jacksonville's got all the momentum now in this game.
Yeah, Etienne is very much Marshall Faulk-esque to me. The way he does, he's smooth, he's running, he's powerful, he's fast. Like there's something about Etienne. I mean, Etienne's going to be his own guy, but if you were to make a player comp now, I don't want people in the chat to go on fire like Marshall Faulk's Hall of Famer, bro. Blah, blah, blah.
He's got
Because
that
every
skill
time-
set of like a Marshall.
Yes,
Faulk.
that's
I
what we're
agree with
talking.
that.
Skill set.
Right,
Exactly.
exactly.
Oh, 50, 45, down
Jamar
to the
Casey.
41-yard line. Big run by Jacksonville right up the middle.
That was
Big play.
Jay Hasty, baby.
Man, this is why I love football. The call. See, this is why you don't need to watch the TV with Mike Tirico's boring ass. I can just listen to Jeff and get everything
Collinsworth.
10 seconds earlier.
Yeah, and you're not going to sleep.
Or Chris Collinsworth, yeah. That was a great
Great
call,
play.
dude.
There's
What do you think?
there's a guy.
Oh, no,
there's a
no.
guy in the league.
There's a guy.
I'm gonna ruin your Chris Collinsworth experience right now. He's got the
Uh-oh.
giant Adam's apple. So when you see him
my
talk next
God,
time,
yeah.
Wait,
You're
so
gonna
as
look for
soon
a
as I
giant-
come back, I hear
Right
Adam's
after
apple.
Lawrence throws a shot
Nice.
caught by Ingram. Ingram's going to get out of bounds right around the 20-yard line.
So,
Evan Ingram makes the play.
so as
Ex-Giant.
soon as I come back, I hear
Thank
you.
Adam's apple. What?
I'm happy for Ingram. I'm not
What
one of
am I
those Giants
missing
fans. I'm sure
here?
Adam isn't either. I'm happy for Evan Ingram.
right?
I was
Who
gonna-
cares? Like
Very
he's
happy.
doing great. He's doing great in Jacksonville. What can I say? He's not.
Hey.
He didn't work out here. No big
Mhm.
deal. Move on and better
Hey,
your
it's
career.
Evan
That's what he did.
Ingram versus Kadarius Toney.
And you know what? He's actually
like
producing.
Bellinger.
So good for him. So good for him.
Lawrence throws a short, caught
Nice.
by Christian Kirk down to about the 24-yard line. Let's
Look
see,
at that
Joe.
play. Was that a blocking play by Evan Ingram? It was.
It looks like
See-
it.
Yeah.
I think
He's
the-
got better too.
The problem
And
with
then
Evan
he
Ingram
released at the right time.
was he had a couple drops. He was probably in his feelings. His coach didn't help him out, right? He was injured his first few years. That's what really got him down the 8-ball road. That's why I think that Daniel Jones had the negative start as well. At least for me, is because he's always got injured, right? He didn't play through it. He didn't look like one of those tough guys. And then of course he drops the pass against the Eagles, and so I think he just had his time here. Now he's in Jacksonville, rebirthing his career. Doug Peterson knows what he's doing, and look, I can't blame him for what he's doing.
There's a flag, though.
You know who else is having a great year for the Jaguars? Who I laughed at when they signed him? Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we all did. I think Kirk's been terrific this year. All
I
those
think-
guys.
I mean, I don't think
Jones,
he's
too.
like an over the top receiver, but he's had a solid year for a guy, and it really helped him out. Like I think like it was a smart sign. It looks like a smarter signing now than back in March when I saw it.
Oh my God!
And remember too, they also got Calvin Ridley next year when he comes
Oh my
back.
God!
That's true. Yeah, they got
That's gonna be
Ridley.
a great
as
1-2
number
punch
You got
right there.
Ridley.
I
You
forgot
got
about Ridley.
Zay Jones as your third. Zay Jones could be a good third receiver, and you still
Yes.
they bring back Ingram, so they got.
If they
talent on
decide
that
to
team.
throw back Evan Ingram too, they can
And they
bring
still
him
have
back.
ATN? Like,
Yeah.
I think they are. What's going on, Miles Ristic? Thank you for coming by the live stream. Make
You
sure
know,
you guys hit the like button.
It's
Hit the like
interesting
and
to see
subscribe.
teammates on the same team together in the NFL. That's rarity, and I think that's really helped ETN in his progression. Having Lawrence there, explaining to him the plays, saying, "Hey, this is similar to what we did." Remember, he was injured.
Snap.
Get rid
He's
of
going
it.
to get sacked. Sacked on the play up the middle by Frank Clark. Big sack and defensive play by Kansas City. Frank Clark, the veteran, gets him down.
Frank Clark, good
It's
old
going to be third
Frank
and
Clark.
long.
Look at that jump he got off the ball. Oh my God! Did you see what he did? That lineman, my dude.
Yeah.
That's the backup left tackle, too, because the
No wonder he
original
got
left
a
tackle,
sack.
Cam Robinson, is out.
No wonder.
And why are these offensive linemen got their hands so goddamn low? Get them up in these guys' fucking chests.
Because
God
they
damn
don't
it.
have. The problem is when you practice with no pads on 3 days out of the week, and then you
With
put
no
pads
guy.
on at the end of the week,
Uh-oh.
you lose
Mahomes
technique.
is leaving the field. They're forcing him to leave to get an X-ray.
Lawrence takes the snap on 3rd down, 19, drops back,
Get rid of
pressure
it.
in his face. Or lose the pressure, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Hasty, and he drops it. It's going to be 4th down and long, and Jacksonville is
Baker.
probably going to punt it.
Damn, man. Oh, great.
So if Mahomes doesn't come out here, it's going to be Henny drive.
Chris Baker is a beast. He's one of the best D tackles. I know a lot of
Yeah,
Giant fans out there.
He's taking
Chris
snaps
Jones?
under center.
Yeah, Chris Jones is terrific. He's a phenomenal
Well,
defensive
they got it.
tackle.
They're bringing him under. Listen, kid, you'll be back. They're not gonna do that. You're their star
No,
player.
I'm just calling this the Henny drive.
The kick is away, and Kansas City is going to allow it to bounce at the 1.
Oh!
What a punt!
Special
What a
teams,
beautiful
baby.
punt by Jacksonville. Cook downs at the 1, and Mahomes is hopping to the locker room.
So,
That's pretty good because
why
you have a
can't this
backup
happen
quarterback
to the
here.
Eagles special teams and the Giants special teams? Why?
He is
why
a
are you bringing that
jockey
up? We're
right
not even
Yeah,
at
bro,
that game.
come
We're
on.
not
We're
even
talking
at that
about
game.
this. I don't want to
Right.
talk that right now. Come on.
Right.
I'm not
Dude.
talking about that right now.
Fuck.
Little out.
Here's
I'll
my
get my
thing.
ass chewed out on live stream if we lose
If-
today. I don't want to even talk about that right now.
I would bring a blitz here against Henny because he's in the game. He's fresh. You're at the
Yeah.
1 yard line. Bring the house. Make a turnover. This is where you need to turn the momentum right now. Patrick Mahomes out of the game. You need to bring the heat. I would, if I'm Peterson,
Adam, you don't think they're just going to go 3 straight running plays and then kind of just wait till Mahomes is back? Or
well, they could do that, but you don't know if he's coming back. So you have to play
Yeah.
the game because this is the thing. You run the 3 straight drives. If Jacksonville's anything worth its all and they stop you, they get a punt, which is fine, which is what you want to play for. If they go for I'm blitzing all 3 downs. I don't care. I'm doing that. I'm
Send the
putting the
house,
game
yeah.
right. I'm putting the game on the line right now, saying, "Listen, we don't know if this guy's coming back. We got 10 minutes until we go into the halftime before they can adjust. Let's get after it right now. Let's change
and
momentum."
KC gets the ball to start the third. Sorry, so you're right.
Right.
Yeah.
So why not make your mark right now? You just had a great drive into their territory because of a sack. You got knocked out of field goal range. Now that you punted the ball, had one of the best punts you could have in a playoff game, right?
Yeah.
Now you have the
Phenomenal.
backup quarterback coming in. Why not just blitz all 3 plays? Say if you're going to run it into the line, fine. We're not going to give you a damn inch. Then you punt the ball from let's say the 5 or 6. You get the ball. Now you're in plus territory already, so you're already in field goal range. Plus you. I mean, if you let them get to like the 40 or something, you stop them, they punt. Now you have to drive down the field, and it becomes shaky. Take your chance now. That's what
Yeah.
I would do. If I was Doug Peterson, that's why I'm an armchair quarterback. That's why I sit here. If I was in the position, I'm bringing the house. I'm telling my D coordinator, look, I don't care what you have to do. We're getting the ball back. I don't care what you have to do.
And don't let Travis Kelce get comfortable in the soft zone in the middle of the field. You got to try to take him out of the game because they're going to try to do short passes to Kelce and get the ball to him and Juju over the middle a lot.
I'd be saying annexation of Puerto Rico right now. For the
Annexation of Puerto Rico.
You know what I mean? Like that's pull out the play you haven't worked on since training camp, the one blitz package they haven't seen, and you say, "Hey guys, we're gonna pull this out in a game time situation." All right, well this is the time you pull it out. I'm just saying, take your shot.
Yeah, you got to. Like you
At
said,
this point, why not? Yeah.
the big
Because what
boy's
happened
out, so you got to strike now.
Right. If he let's say the Kansas City Chiefs moves the ball down to like the midfield and they get a 3 and out and they kick the ball. Now they've eaten up clock, okay, and their defense has gotten rest. And now you're working with that long field. You couldn't drive down the long field.
Right there, Kelce right over the middle. and picks up at least about 5 yards on the play. So they are going right to the short passing game.
There you
to
go.
negate that pass rush.
Hey, listen, you got to try. Put your hands up. The one thing I will say is that I don't understand: defensive players don't put their hands up enough. They don't
No,
put
they
their hands up
don't.
enough.
They don't.
Like
You
I
should
was
knock
taught,
them down. Yeah, you should knock
once
the
you
ball
take like
down.
3 steps, if you're not by your man, you're jumping in the air. You know.
Yeah. Make a wall.
Exactly. Henny's in the shotgun on 2nd down and 4, 2 wide up top. Wide receiver in motion. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Pacheco. Down to about the 15, 16-yard line for a first down.
Oh, there you go. You're out of the goal line.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice run by Pacheco. They have a good offensive line, though, Kansas City, too.
I like Isaiah Pacheco. That kid is fucking good.
He was great in Rutgers. I
Solid
remember him
back.
when he played on with the Scarlet Knights a few years. He's a terrific.
He's very twitchy. Hey, he's very
Yeah.
one moment you're like he's here, next moment you're like, oh, where is he? And then he's got that speed.
He runs. He doesn't dance too much. He goes forward. He's one of those.
Yeah.
You see a lot of these. You see a lot of these guys here, and they're not big, bulky guys. But they're strong. They're built
Again,
strong.
See?
another run up the middle by Pacheco.
I like his
That's
attitude
another
too.
nice game.
He just gets
I like
up,
his
drops the
running
ball. He's
style.
like, again, let's go. Feed me again. Let's go.
You
I
know,
love that attitude.
he runs angry.
He runs angry. Yeah.
He does. He runs angry. He runs with a purpose.
He
He's
can get
not
rid of the
there
nose
trying
ring,
to
but
dance.
whatever.
That's a good play. Just give that ball to Pacheco and have that offensive line now dictate the play of this game. That's
It's
a great
interesting.
job by Kansas City.
It's interesting to see a guy who's kind of skinny have power, and that's because he runs angry downhill.
I just love watching this game every second.
Kansas City
of it.
takes a snap. Henny with it. Throws over the
Oh,
middle.
it's
Tipped
tipped!
up, and it's almost picked. It should have been picked. Right over the
Oh.
middle of the field. He had that ball in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh my God!
Oluoku had the play right in his hands, and it goes off his hands, and it's incomplete.
He
That's a
Oluoku.
big miss by Kansas City.
He had
Jacksonville.
the whole world in his hands.
That's a bad play. Bad play. You got to make the play.
Oh no.
Dude, it was right in there.
Hey, that's why they're defensive backs and they're not wide receivers.
Yeah.
He was a linebacker, but yeah, I know what you mean, Jeff.
Or linebacker, too. My fault. Third down
No,
and
it's all
3
good,
for
bro.
Henny. 3
Here we
wide
go.
up top,
Hurry,
1 down
hurry.
below. McKinney in the backfield. Henny rolls to his right, throws it. Caught
Nice.
by Tony, and he picks up the first down at the 32. Nice short, quick pass to Kadarius Toney. Short passing game. That's how they're going to get that ball out and negate that pass rush. Just get that ball out of Henny's hands immediately. Mahomes is back
is
on
back.
the sideline with the flak jacket. Nice short pass.
Nice.
Tony
Hey,
can be one of those
halftime.
X factors too.
Halftime, if you're in the chat, come on into the stream, bro. If you're in the chat. Oh my God, because we might be witnessing one of the best games in playoff recent history.
Henny in the shotgun at about the 31-yard line.
Hurry, 2 seconds.
Flanks it to his right, takes the snap, drops back, throws it on the outside, caught by Kelsey down to the 35-yard line for a gain of 4.
And there you
Second
go.
down and 6.
This is what a competent backup does for you. Keeps you in the football game.
Unlike
I didn't realize he was 37 years old, but damn, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Henny's
Henny.
been in the league
Really?
for a very long time. Yeah, Henny's been in the league for a long time as a backup.
I
He has
did
had
not
to
even
play.
know that.
He has had to play because he's been Patrick Mahomes' backup.
Right?
Just sit there.
Isn't that like the best?
I hear
position?
Collinsworth's boring voice.
Isn't that like the best position to play backup quarterback?
David Carr
Well,
did it for a long time.
it
at
is and
Eli.
it's not. But I think right now you're going to start to see more backup quarterbacks drafted because these
Oh,
guys
what
get
a
injured
hit!
Right.
because of the
Jenkins
running.
just knocked Sky Moore to the ground with an aggressive hit.
Oh! Damn!
You know what I mean?
Third down and short. My fault, Adam.
Ronnie Locke calls those woo hits because things that make you go woo. But
Yeah.
a backup quarterback these days are going to be very, very needed because people do the RPO action and these guys are going to get injured and it'll tank your season. Look at Miami. I mean, Miami, if they had a quarterback, they're probably winning the game against the Bills. So they had Skylar Thompson.
One question: can someone tell me what happened with what's his name? Shannon Sharp. What exactly happened?
I don't know what happened with the whole thing. And they're going to call a timeout. I would not be shocked if Patrick Mahomes is going back in the game soon. Not be shocked.
Randy, do you know what happened?
He was talking smack to some player. Said
Yeah,
he
he was
couldn't
talking.
guard.
I think he was talking shit to either John Morant or he was talking smack to Steven Adams. And one of the players on the team
Mike.
said something, and he came out like right to like the edge of like where the start of the court is, where fans can't be, basically. And he was pointing like, "Come here, come say that shit to my face." And then somebody did, but somebody dressed in all black. Now I don't know if it was like a guy that was like in the crowd or if it was like somebody that's on the team but is in street clothes because he's sick or hurt. But he tried to like sneak behind Sharp, and that's when things got a little bit more escalated and things were said. But as to why it happened, I have no clue. But I saw it live. I watched it live.
It happened because, like, at least what I saw was he was talking to one of the players, and he said something like talking trash, like you can't cover Kobe or LeBron, whoever he was playing, and the guy took offense to it. And Shannon Sharp is a big dude, yo. And let's be honest, man, he needs to beat somebody up because Skip Bayless,
After that shit, you're right.
He really wants to beat up Skip Bayless, but you know.
I think everybody would love to beat up Skip Bayless at this point. The Cowboy fan, the Cowboy fan, Skip Bayless.
Oh, and Jaw's dad was involved. Okay.
Yeah, Alex. I heard that Jaw's dad was involved in the scrum. I don't know how much, but he was involved in the scrum somehow, some way. Jacksonville's. By the way, just get back to this game real quick. Jacksonville's got to stop him right here on 3rd down and 3. Get that momentum off. Get the Chiefs off the field and get back on offense. You cannot allow that.
Sorry, guys, I'm not been here, dude. There's something wrong with my ear, man. I've like got fluid or something going on in my ear. I'm got sinus medication now.
Well, that's not good.
That's
You
not
have
good.
a sinus problem, but it's in your ear.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you take some eardrops or something to help that.
Yeah,
out.
you
I
got it.
don't want eardrops because that's what it's like. There's like I feel like there's
don't like
fluid
Skip.
caught in my ear.
Skip Bayless did nothing wrong. Well, I honestly don't know what the incident is. I just heard about it, but if that's the case, then I have no idea why
It was the skip. The skip thing was with him and Shannon when he was like basically standing up for Brady, but basically discounting Sharp's his Hall of Fame status and his Super Bowl wins and everything. And I think he's basically mentioning that, like he's like Skip didn't go say anything wrong, but it's like he kind of was being ignorant and whatnot. But okay, I guess if you want to take a stance on that, that's all right.
Here we go. 3rd down and
Henny.
3 for the Chiefs. Henny's still in the game. Kansas City's now at about the 37, 38-yard line. Henny in the shotgun. Wide receiver up top, one wide down below. You got Pacheco in the backfield. Now McKinnon spreads out wide. Takes the snap, drops back, pressure to his face. Caught by Kelsey, and he picks up the 1st down. But there is a flag on the play.
And Mahomes is questionable to return.
It's roughing the passer, I think.
Yeah, they're pointing towards Jacksonville. That's a play that you can't. If you're Jacksonville, you had to get him off the field there. Roughing the passer. Yup, I'm Bushman.
Called it.
Was that Arden Key?
Arden Key.
No, it was Bushman.
That
it's Key.
That is not roughing the passer. I'm not. I mean, I guess he drove because he went near his head, but I mean.
He lowered his head a little bit. But you're right. I don't see the.
I don't know what this rule is anymore. I really don't. It's so ridiculous.
It's that don't touch the quarterback rule.
Exactly. Don't get anywhere near the quarterback if you put a fingernail
on
him.
Like this, if you go like this, boop, you get a call.
Kansas City's at the 43-yard line now. Henny in the shotgun. McKinnon to the backfield, takes the snap, drops back. Empty pocket, throws it short, and it's incomplete. Try to go to Kelsey again. If I'm Jacksonville, I am bracketing Travis Kelsey, and I'm taking him out of that game. Wherever he goes, I am taking him out of that game. There's no way Travis Kelsey – oh, he's pissed. Mahomes is pissed. He just took his jacket and just chucked it to the ground.
That was when he had to go to the back of the dressing room. He was pissed off that he had to go get X-rays.
Yeah,
I would not. I mean, I think he's going to want to get back in the game. I just don't know if Kansas City is going to be ballsy enough to put him back in after that injury.
I don't think the medical staff will let him.
No, Pacheco with the next one. 40,
oh!
20,
oh!
5, all the way down near the goal line.
Oh my God!
Great run.
What a
It
run!
starts to the 4-yard line.
What?
Pacheco. That's that
Wow.
rookie pride right there, baby.
That's a bad man. Holy shit.
Right there, he was stuck in the backfield and still managed to get to the outside and make that play.
Absolutely. With that speed, man. Look at him just take off. Like, I'm going.
I forget who said it. Somebody, I don't know who said it, but somebody said Pacheco would have a big game today.
Me.
You guys are great doing this
I said that
play-by-play.
yesterday.
I just want to say you guys are great.
He's going to get down to the 1-yard line. It's going to be
You guys are
second
great
and
doing this
goal.
play-by-play. I was doing something around the house, and I didn't miss a beat with you guys. So great job.
Thank you, Adam. And there's sunshine on the sideline.
Yeah, those golden locks, man.
Those golden locks of sunshine.
And a Waffle House.
According to the NFL. The refs are going to do whatever it takes to help Kansas City. Are you just saying that because you're an angry Bengals fan right now, Mr. Hokie?
Mahomes is questionable to return.
Yeah.
Second down and goal at the 1-yard line. Henny in the shotgun. McKinnon in motion. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws a short court.
There it is.
Touchdown, Chiefs. And guess who? Yes, Mr. Travis Kelce. Again, why are you Jacksonville? Why are you not taking him out of the game? Every single time it's like Kelsey's there to make the catch. Every time. What's going on, Random?
12 plays, 98 yards, 6+ minutes. Holy.
2 missed holdings and 2 missed facebacks on Kansas City in 1 play alone. I didn't see those, so if that actually did happen, then I'll go with I'll agree with what you said.
Whatever. You can't blame the refs for missing a call. It's the playoffs. They're going to do that. But this is what we talked about, fellas. Jacksonville needed that drive, and they basically, that could be the backbreaker right there.
Yeah.
You can't. There's a couple of short plays they needed to make a stop, and they couldn't. They couldn't get them off the football field. False start on the offense on the extra point. That's on Jacksonville. You have a backup quarterback out there. You didn't try to take out Kelce out of the play, which pretty much negating him out of these big plays, and that's what ended up happening.
Well, and that dropped interception was huge.
Exactly. I'm glad you brought up that point, Randy.
That was a game changer.
I'm glad you brought up that point, Randy, because you're absolutely right. They had a chance to get a turnover on that one play, and they couldn't execute.
Yeah.
And the extra point is up, and it's good. And
10-point lead.
To go. Is there already 3:54 to go in the second quarter? Or is it the first quarter?
Well,
second.
Fellas, that's what I'm saying about a difference in momentum right there. You had a chance to knock them out with their guy on the sideline. Their guy is out, their star, and Chad Henne went down the field like a seasoned veteran that he is, and won the game. Now, I don't know why Travis Kelce is not in your game plan. If I'm Doug Peterson, I'm circling that guy and saying, "Why this guy doesn't beat us?" I don't care about Juju Smith-Schuster and Kadarius Toney and McCole Hardman, right? I care about one guy, 87, and you gave that guy a chance to win the football game for you.
Yeah.
And now you're down by 10 points.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You cannot. There's one guy on that Chiefs offense you cannot allow to beat you is number 87.
Has to get a field goal in this drive. In order to stay in this game, they need a field goal.
Mm-hmm. I think they need a touchdown. I think they need to drive down that football field and get themselves a touchdown and answer right back like they did before. Kelsey's got – you want to know what Kelsey's doing right now? He's got 10 catches. 10 catches for 55 yards and 2 touchdowns on 11 targets. That's what Travis Kelce is doing.
The reason why I said get a field goal because at least you'll be a possession away, right? And if the longer that Henny's in the game, the better that Jacksonville can do.
Sorry, I'm not taking off the gear right now, Mr. Ayton. I'm not doing it. This is not even what I'm going to be wearing to the game later. So this is just what I'm wearing now.
Someone cares about your attire right now. I mean,
he's an Eagles fan. He's an Eagles fan. That's why.
Nah, he's just messing around. So it turns out Mahomes ain't that great. Oh, stop it.
Really, Mike?
Mahomes is good, Mike. I mean, anybody would take Patrick Mahomes in a split second as their quarterback.
Yeah.
You don't stop, Mitch. Stop it.
He's not what? Because he's injured? Give me a break. People like to pile on when guys get knocked down.
16 to
17-7.
17. Yeah, 17.
I hate when people do that. They always knock on people when they're hurt. When somebody else comes in and gets a a one drive down the football field. I mean, give me a break. Who in their right mind in the NFL would not want Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback? You have got to be out of your.
I'm sure the
mind.
teams are lining up for Chad Henne as we speak.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I love him on the
Exactly.
Eagles.
Yeah. Well, I know you take him over Minshew Mania any day of the week.
Yeah,
If Burrow or Allen aren't there, then I'd take Mahomes. Well, Burrow's terrific too. I can't disagree. The problem with Josh Allen, he turns the ball over way too damn much. Allen has got to do a better job taking care of the football because every single second, Josh Allen, you're like fearing if you're a Bills fan that he's going to turn the ball over, whether it's fumbling it or throwing a pick.
How many interceptions did he throw this year?
Too many.
Well, the thing
Too
is
many.
that that's what he is. He's a gunslinger, and that's what they live with, you know. And I said
gotta live and die by it.
last night on Pat's stream or whatever day it was. I think it was last night or Thursday night that you can't. If Miami had a good quarterback, they're winning the game last week because he had big interceptions, bad interceptions. The thing is that Josh Allen is Josh Allen. He also then leads the team down in a big moment and scores and puts the team on his back. And you're just like, well, all is forgotten.
There
You know what I
he
mean?
is. What up? Wait,
What's
what
up?
What up,
What's up?
full time? What up, full time?
Jacksonville at the 25-yard line.
How
Lawrence
you
in the
doing?
shotgun, takes the snap, running it now. Pitch play to ETN. 30-yard line, down at the 31 for a gain of 6, and it's going to be second down and 4.
Getty and meatballs.
What up, Miz?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I had to eat my dinner. Spaghetti and meatballs.
There we go.
Oh, I'm having Mexican food for tonight. Tacos.
I can't do that. Hurts my stomach.
Really?
Did you just say you're having tacos?
Yeah,
You're going to be in the bathroom at
Tacos 2 days
halftime,
ago.
I know.
missing most of the game.
It's
Better
tacos
have,
every day.
better have a fucking TV in the shitter.
Don't make me
FYI,
sad,
Allen
Miz.
had 14 interceptions. I had my phone muted and I was
Yes,
saying
you had more. Yes, you
ETN
had
picks up the
more.
first down at the
Pass that
37. Yeah, he did.
Best I had more.
I got a bird cooking in my stove, motherfuckers.
I love turkey.
Oh, Miz. If you told me that Cincinnati would be sitting here at 13-4 defending the AFC champions and going back to the divisional round in 2020, I would call you insane. Actually, after what happened last year, I thought that Cincinnati would be in this position. I really thought a lot of people were sleeping on that team, calling them a fluke. I thought Cincinnati was a good team. I'm not shocked at all they're back in the divisional round.
Because Jamar Chase was injured. That's why.
Oh, yeah, that too, but they do have 2 other terrific guys. Lawrence takes the snap. He's going downfield for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, Christian Kirk was behind the defense, and he dropped the ball in his hand.
Oh, my God.
He beat the double coverage, man. He
beat
had
the
a.
double coverage, and he dropped it.
He was by
Oh,
them.
my God. No.
God.
Yeah, Mahomes just hurt. Yes.
Look at him just throwing the burners. Oh,
Patrick Mahomes, is he totally out now, or they
He's
don't know yet?
questionable to return.
He
yeah,
had
we
the
haven't heard much
coverage
yet.
burnt on the go route, and he just dropped the ball in his hands.
Fuck.
God
Wait.
damn.
That was a
Don't
good
they have-
pass.
Wait.
That was a good pass.
beautiful
Oh,
pass
right.
by
They don't have the
Lawrence.
Honey Badger, right? They don't have.
No, they have
Honey
Eric
Badger's on
Reed.
No, the
There's
honey
a route
badger
up the middle on second
Well,
down
yeah.
10. It comes to a
He's on the Saints, and look what happened.
Yeah.
Man, that's 2
He had a
plays.
chance. Halftime. He had a chance to join the Eagles.
Yeah. I
That's
wanted him
2
on the Eagles.
plays. 2
I
plays
could see
by
I wanted him.
Jacksonville where they had a chance to get a chink in that armor, and they dropped
Yes.
both of them.
Drop
2
both
plays.
of them.
That's a killer.
Oh.
That's good. That's an instant. That's instantly taking away your excitement. It's going to take away your karma off your team when you have 2 big plays like that.
That kills your momentum. You're right. That just
Exactly.
destroys
Thank
your
you.
momentum.
I
Thank
will
you for
say
that.
this:
That's what I
Doug
was thinking
Peterson
of.
has a chance.
I knew
now.
that's the word you were looking for,
Coming.
but I was like, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
I thought he was. When I saw him behind the defense, I'm like, holy crap, they're going to get a big play down the field, and then he just friggin' drops it right in his hands.
I was like, fuck.
They better get
Yeah,
Mahomes
you
back
might
out
be
there.
right.
There's a Lou Rascal scooter. I think he is going back out there. I'm being real. I think he's going back out there. He does need to catch that. That's egregious.
Feel better, Nick Sirianni.
Get better, man. Take some medicine. Feel a lot better, bro. That's a horrible
Speaking of, is further, how you feeling? You feeling any better?
Yeah, I'm just chugging water.
Okay, good.
The good old H2O.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know,
what's
dude,
that?
it's weird. Like
New
I can't
liquor?
I can't hear anything out of my right ear.
Aggravated beyond my words, having computer issues. Do the best
Oh,
you
no.
can, coach. Try
He'll-
to see if you can get your coach going. Your
Hey,
He'll
dude,
come back if the game is tight.
oh.
If the game is a tight game, he'll come back. If they blow him out, they'll sit him.
I'm really
Probably.
good with PCs. If you DM me on Twitter, I might be able to help your PC problem.
Yeah.
Honestly, they are better off with Chad over Hurt Mahomes. Well, Mahomes, I would not have Mahomes back out there like Adam just says. If they start, pulling away in this game, I would not put.
They
Mahomes
have to
anywhere
have
near
at
that
least
game.
a 2-touchdown lead.
Woo!
They gotta have at
Calgary
least a
Flames.
2-touchdown lead for that to
My
happen.
Calgary Flames beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm saying,
What happened to the Raptors though?
send my ass out. They're
What
playing right now.
Huh?
What the hell are you singing?
They're playing right now.
The Raptors are playing right now? Oh.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they
playing
on
the
like
Celtics.
a 2-game losing streak right now?
4?
Well, it's not too bad.
We're
Obviously,
just,
that's what we have. That's what we just had.
I feel like we're gonna lose out the whole month though.
Hurry up!
yeah, the Sixers are against the Kings tonight.
Don't trust further. He's a hacker. That's not nice, random.
Hey, that's not nice.
That's not nice, random. Calling Mr. A.
That's my guy. That's my OG.
Hey, there's
Don't
Mr.
come at him
O.
like
Cole
that.
in the chat. We're all going to agree with this assessment. We're going to agree with this assessment. Hit that like button.
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Nice. It's nice to have you here, Mr. Earl. Calls very nice.
Hey,
You sound like a
Earl.
1970. You sound like a 1930s mobster,
Hey,
Yeah,
Earl.
I know.
If you
like
could,
Marlon Brando.
oh yeah, Earl,
Ooh,
have
thanks.
a good
That'd be
show
sick.
tonight. That's one.
Yeah.
And two, if you could set up the Raw 30th live stream,
Empty
I'll
backfield
put a
or
thumbnail on there.
empty
So,
backfield.
you can put it up.
No,
I'll
now
put
he
the
drops
thumbnail
back. Jacksonville on 3rd down and 6. Lawrence takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, and it's caught for a first down by Christian Kirk at the 45-yard line of Kansas City.
Somewhat redemption.
Tell Adam I'm going to annoy his life every day till the day we die like a dark cloud, Miz. Adam,
Coach, I messaged you on Twitter if you need help.
with the
Who?
way it looked,
Oh,
I
you
don't
messaged
think
Coach?
Mahomes will be able to play at 100% next week. I think he's got a high ankle sprain. Throws it
Like
short,
that?
caught by Kirk,
Ooh.
down to the 39-yard line. Nice catch by Kirk.
I blocked him because he sent me a photo, and I was like, "No thanks."
Oh, you blocked Miz?
Yeah. He's in timeout for a couple.
So anybody
Photo of a
listen, you hear
certain
that? Don't
quarterback?
send Adam photos.
Yes, don't send Adam any photos.
You go
or
time
you're
out,
going to be-
motherfuckers.
You're going to
Hey,
get
at
blocked.
least I don't have to go. At least I can't go in timeout now.
Well, I mean, Adam's part of the Hardcore Sports Network, so if he wants to, he could time
can
out
put
you
time out.
anytime he wants.
I'm
Sure,
not
time
worried
out.
about it. Enjoy your time here. We're
Second and 3.
You know.
Lawrence
I
takes
gave
the
him the link,
snap,
that's why.
drops back, eludes the pressure,
Oh!
throws a short one. Nice play by Hasty. Down near the 31-yard line. Short pass by Trevor.
That was
That
funny. He was like,
I
all of
got
a sudden, he was like,
photo
"Oh, you're right there." He just like lobs him the ball. I loved it.
I got a photo hole with a bunch of eggplants.
So, Jeff, it looks like you have a real good chance of being right.
Well, I'm not going to, they've had their opportunities halftime,
Yo,
but they're
shout
not
out
taking
to the
advantage of it.
21 in the chat. Shout out to each and one of you. You guys are real ones. Make sure you like,
Thank you.
subscribe, do all that good stuff.
They
Appreciate it.
had multiple opportunities halftime where they had a deep play where Kirk dropped it, and then they had an interception they should have never dropped. So Jacksonville's had their chances. They're just not converting. Right up the middle by Hasty,
Patrick
down to
Mahomes
the
is
27.
You got a better chance.
I think he's coming back in the game.
No, they got if the Chiefs hold Jacksonville here,
Someone please.
and then
help.
Kansas City score again, I would not put Mahomes in.
Mahomes got hurt. Mahomes got landed on his ankle, Adam. So Miz. He got landed on his ankle, so he's out right now. Throw over the middle to Christian Kirk, and he's about a yard short of the first down. So now they're going to the short passing game. I thought this was going to be like San Francisco-Seattle game, but didn't count on Mahomes being out. I missed the first quarter. Yeah, he got landed on by one of the defenders by Kansas City.
He also did the
Jacksonville.
splits too, man. He did the splits. That should be on. That should be false start.
Throws over the middle. Oh, it's almost picked off.
Jeff, are you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm like slow. I'm like my words like. You
sound like. Wait, did you ever see Fat Albert? Mushy mouth.
I like Jeff's call because he's excited about everything.
Well, you're right,
if
Adam. They're going to kick a field goal.
I see. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you need to get 3 points. I mean, you need to stay a possession away.
Yeah,
Mhm.
got to keep it close.
They
I mean,
can't keep going the short passing game. They cannot just keep
Last
dinking
game
and
they
dunking.
played.
Well, they can't go deep. They just dropped the ball.
They got to go. You got to keep trying, and hopefully they got to convert because their kids.
41-yard attempt.
That
It's
Kansas
up.
defense.
It's cool.
Ooh, just sneaks in the right upright. I got a
Ooh.
shot. Vodka waiting for tonight's kickoff.
Oh
no,
my
I'm not sipping.
God, that was so close.
No, I am not sipping. I just slur my words when I watch the games. I can't help it.
Miz, me too, bro.
Hey, me too.
Oh, that's water.
That's good water. That's that 100%.
I did it for you, Adam. That's for you, Adam, by the way. I had to. Because it's funny whenever, put Mitch in timeout.
Oh, I thought I
You
got.
can't put me in timeout. I'm the host, though.
I would have been. You would have been in timeout from the first quarter.
Why can't
No,
we
it's-
put you in
Now,
time?
now you just sound like a child hitting the table. It's my toy. It's my toy.
Yeah. It's all mine. It's all mine. Don't you dare do that
It's
to
my
me.
W tonight. It's my W tonight.
That's right.
That's what my son says when he takes his brother's toy.
Vodka
My
is so
toy.
late.
You're like my hardcore network. My hardcore network.
My network. My brownie.
Take a kid to a toy store.
Okay.
It's always a bad
Okay,
idea.
and you can say my Ben Simmons doesn't shoot a three. My Ben Simmons does not shoot a three.
That's too long to say. Okay,
Yeah,
it's too
no.
long to say, and not funny. Put him in timeout. See, that would have been a timeout comment for me. You would have been in timeout. You
multiple
are in timeout.
timeouts. Damn, Mitch. See, you fuck around, you find
You
out.
know, we call it the penalty box. You go in for your minor, your fucking,
Bitch, if you hit the trifecta, if you get three, that's a 5 minute. That's a 5 minute fight with me.
It's my
Get your 5 minute major.
It's my channel. Not. Don't you
That's
dare
what I-
take it from me.
When he said that, that's kind of the first thing that went in my head. Nice.
Don't you dare take it from me. It's mine.
I was like,
My network.
He's pulling out the contract right now. He's trying to find all the signed stuff. He's like, look, it's mine.
My signature. My
Everything's
body.
mine.
Mitch, you pulled yourself into this show.
Yeah.
I don't care. As long
I
as we
know.
get the W tonight, I don't give a damn.
Oh, we're getting a W. We're getting a W.
Oh, here we
Don't worry
go
about it,
again.
Mitch. It's no,
You gotta
it's
listen to
big
Sleeping
deal.
Angels, Mitch. Yeah, Mitch, you gotta be a good boy now, buddy.
Henny steps in for injured Mahomes. How the Jaguars keep up? How the Jaguars keep up? How about catching the goddamn ball? That's how you keep up. Stop dropping wide open interceptions and wide open passes. That's how you keep up. That was the Giants that would be doing that right now. I would be flipping out. I would be.
Yeah,
I
you
can't stand drop passes. There's two things I can't stand in football, and that's drop passes and missed tackles. It drives me up a wall as a football fan. It's like basic football. They kick it out of the end zone, and Kansas City will start at 25. I don't know why. It just drives me nuts.
Thanks, Hokie.
17-10 for anyone who doesn't know the score. Thank you, Hokie.
You know
Appreciate
what?
that.
You know what drives me nuts is when like a guard, a small forward, a power forward, a point guard miss free throws. That annoys the ever living shit out of me. You guys are shooters. You're more athletic than the big men. Get at least 70%. I see these guys shooting and they're like 85% on free
One of
throws.
his team shoots 44% from the line.
It's just
You know,
like
Adam's a Nets fan too, right?
I didn't know that. I thought he was a Knicks fan.
No, Adam's a Nets fan.
no. I pledged my loyalties when I moved to the state of New Jersey, and then now they moved to Brooklyn.
I love how you reluctantly say that. Like, I pledged my loyalty to that team.
Well, you know, when you go into a snow blizzard and you go see a 12-win team in a blizzard, just so you can go see Kobe Bryant, and they basically come out in the mic and go, "Thanks for showing up in a blizzard," and you know they're gonna get their butts kicked. That's when you know you're a fan.
This is exactly how I feel too. I agree with Sleeping Angels' comment. For sure, if I'm a Jags fan right now, I'd be flipping out. I would be. because they had two opportunities to make plays and they blew it.
Adam, I didn't know that.
The Nets. I went to the game. It was 50 cents for the tickets. That's how bad they were. 50 cents.
Sorry, Tom.
When were they
50
at?
You
cents.
catch that damn ball.
Back
Yeah, you
the
do.
year they went 12 and 70.
You know who had the worst record in NBA history?
No.
The Hornets. 7-41.
This one was us that one year.
It was
Oh, yeah, we had 12 wins. We had 12 wins
Yeah.
that one year.
7-41. Hornets.
12 and 70. I remember those dark days.
That's why I went to the game. I went to the game to go watch Kobe in a blizzard. And it basically was like
The Sixers had a.
it was 50-cent tickets. You can't pass that up, man. 50-cent
That's
tickets.
crazy. That is
See the Lakers. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's how bad they were.
One season. So
Yeah, I hate.
Well, the reason is because they had Lopez and like Ji Jingling or something like that. All these bums.
Oh, I remember him. Jazing or whatever his name was.
yeah, I remember him.
He
I
was
liked him.
horrible. He was horrible.
He was
7 foot
that's why I
guy.
liked him. It
He's a
wasn't all
7
my
foot
team.
guy that couldn't shoot.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Well, hey, you're the 6'10" guy who
So I ended up.
Halftime.
I went to go work for the Nets one
What?
time, and they had
Talk about halftime. We're talking about halftime.
and they had this. They just made the trade
Talk about
for
you.
all those guys. Get rid of Vince Carter, RJ, and they brought in Yi Jingling and Danny Manning and somebody else, right? And they're like, oh, now you got to go sell tickets. I'm like, yeah, I'm putting in my resignation. Ain't nobody gonna buy these tickets. Ain't nobody coming to see these bums. You know what I mean? So it was pretty funny.
I remember they had to
Wow.
try to give away tickets back then at the Nets arena. They're like nobody would ever show up because it was in such an awkward area that they had the Brendan Byrne Arena, Continental Airlines, Izod, whatever the hell you want to call that arena, because they named it about 4 or 5 different names over like a span of 20 or 30 years.
And
I
I
mean,
think I
nobody wanted to
don't
go
know
there.
what it is now.
I think it's still I don't know if anybody does anything in it. I think they recently just closed down every last.
Oh yeah, I
event
think they
had
added it to
arena.
the that stupid like ski resort thing.
Oh yeah. The Xanadu,
Xanadu.
Xanadu thing, whatever it is.
Listen,
the Mall
I
of
lived-
America.
I lived in the shadow of that area, and it was there for years.
It's so ugly. It's just so ugly to look at. Remember, for years they never touched it. It was just like this weird ass hill that was sitting there, like half of a mall put together for like about close to a decade. And so they finally decided to actually, build the rest of it. But both low win is 14%. Is that for the basketball coach? Oh, I bet I do remember the New Jersey Nets. I was there as well. A lot of games back in the day for the Nets and the Devils. I went to a whole lot of Devils games too back in the day in the 90s. I used to live at that arena and wrestling events too. That arena, I have a lot of very good memories at that old school arena. Brendan Byrne, Continental, anything. I love that arena. It was a big time part of my childhood.
What arena was it?
Brendan Byrne Arena, Continental Airlines Arena, Izod Center. It's like right across from Old Giant Stadium / MetLife.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like Lily. It's
Have
like
you been to like Madison Square Garden for a wrestling
Yes.
event?
No,
You
not
have?
a wrestling event. Not a wrestling event, but I have been there for a game or two.
Yeah, I've been there for Raw and Saturday night's main event.
Thank you, Coach. Yeah, Jeffy, what's your score prediction for the Giants today, bro? My score prediction is 35-30. I had 30. What was my score prediction? 34-31, I think.
It was 34-27.
No, it wasn't that low. I think it was like 35-32 or something. I don't remember.
No, I thought it was. Oh wait, no, it was 35-32. Yeah.
Yeah, 35-32 Giants. That's
Yeah,
what
my
I
bad.
had.
I thought you had 30. Yeah, my bad.
Just must be nice getting cheap sports tickets because your team sucks. Well, back in the day, it was a disaster watching that team. Yeah, it sucked. Plus, my brother was good friends with one of the guys that was, I believe, an usher in the stadium or the
Ooh.
arena. So he actually was able to get us sometimes some courtside seats where I got to see LeBron close up. Dwayne Wade,
nice.
all those guys back in the day, in like the
I
late
saw
2000s.
Katie and Westbrook courtside once.
Much rather get cheap tickets to a professional sporting event. Wrestling events are the most crazy events that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Nothing is more crazy than a wrestling event.
Well,
Those
the
are just
floor
off the
seats-
wall.
I had floor seats once. They're the worst.
I can imagine the AEW events being just absolutely nuts too. That's what I'm expecting at Wells Fargo this Monday. I think it's going to be absolutely out of control, especially the East Coast. We take our wrestling very serious.
Yeah, but it's you
I
got to
want to see the Ultimate Warrior and all in wrestling.
Oh, that's
well, you got to think about it too.
That's got to be absolutely phenomenal seeing the
But
Warrior
this
come out.
Monday, it's the Raw's 30th anniversary, so you're gonna have Hogan back. You're gonna have all these guys back.
I don't know how people feel nowadays about Hulk Hogan. I really don't. I really don't know how people feel about Hulk Hogan. Here you go for the people in the chat. 17-10 half. Chad Henne, 23 yards, 1 touchdown.
I still like
no
Hogan.
interceptions.
I still like Hogan.
I like Hogan too.
You know, shit happens to people. I mean, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, I mean, he did two things for me. One, he brought me into wrestling, and then two, he did one of the biggest things that we've ever seen, and that's have a good guy turn heel. You know what I mean? Never in the history do you do that. John Cena went from a heel to good guy, but not really back. You know,
He never went to
Vince wouldn't do it. Vince wouldn't turn him heel. He was afraid because he was so big in like the Make-A-Wish stuff that he didn't want to turn him heel because they thought it would be a bad look for the whole ordeal because he was granting so many wishes. He was so over with like the younger kids that they didn't want to turn him heel. They thought it would turn him away from that.
I was one of them, Jeff.
Sixers game. I remember Alonzo Mourning. I remember he was a net. I remember Alonzo Mourning when he was a net. How well that worked out. I'm a big and Dikembe Mutombo was a net too.
Yeah, well, I met his wife and son at a place I was working at. They didn't really say hi to me, but you know, they came in.
Punk?
Morning's kid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading a comment and then.
He made one mistake. I don't mind Hulk Hogan. I don't mind Hulk Hogan too. I mean, I've always loved Hulk.
It was a big mistake though, but I don't.
But
have
I've
a
always
problem.
liked Hulk Hogan. I respect. I mean, Hulk Hogan was a big part of our childhood. If you grew up in the '80s and the '90s, it was Hulk Hogan. Just like Austin.
I met Andre the Giant.
That's that's pretty awesome that you got to.
He was at a bar, Giant. But like you're not allowed to. You could not fuck with Andre the Giant. There's too many people around him. But he was like, you walk by and you're like, hi. He's like, he just pulled out that big hand. I'm like,
that's right. Macho Man did a rap
like 9 times.
Yeah,
I forgot Macho Man did a rap once.
That's right.
He did a diss track on Hulk Hogan. Macho Man rapping.
Right. I remember that now.
I remember Kurt Hennig. Kurt Hennig did an insult called "Rap is Crap" back in WCW, which is pretty stupid but funny. And he actually released it as a digital single.
No, you got to look at their Acclaim, Jeff, and what they're doing.
No problem, Hokey for life. I love the Acclaim.
Jeff, you're about the same age as me, right? You remember
80s.
Brother Love?
Oh, yeah, Bruce Pritchard. Yeah, I remember Brother Love.
And he had the love. What was the?
Love.
Yeah, What was the that little area he was in? He called it the Love Lounge or something.
I think it was the Love Lounge. It's not the Love Boat. The Love Lounge.
No, Love Lounge, right?
I think it was the Love Lounge. I think it was the Love Lounge. Love Lounge. I can't talk. Love Lounge. I'm gonna look it up now. Brother.
That's how old I am. I am that old. But I got to see Andre the Giant fight.
Was it Brother Love's Lounge?
Huh?
Was it Brother Love's Lounge?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
They have a couple of restaurants that are named after too. Oh, there we go. Further. Somebody's here for you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's right. Uh-oh.
She's trouble. She's trouble. She had too much fun last night.
My top wrestlers are, Undertaker, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, The Rock, and HBK. Those are my top. Oh, and I can't forget Edge, my boy Edge, Joe. I can't forget him either. So
you didn't like Andre the Giant?
He was way before my time, and I admire him from afar.
He was way above my time too.
I liked Andre the Giant. You know what? I respected Edge as a wrestler, but I couldn't stand him back at the time because I was a big John Cena fan. I like John Cena because John Cena and Edge had such a historic rivalry in the mid 2000s. So, I loved Edge as a heel, but I freaking love Triple H. Triple H was that one heel. He was so good as a heel. You wanted to see him literally get his ass kicked at every single time he spoke a word.
It's a sprained ankle. It's a sprained ankle. X-rays
probably
negative.
a high ankle sprain.
No,
I miss Paul Bearer too, random. I do too. Paul Bearer was a phenomenal manager for.
Well, Kevin Hart will
game.
be there. Kevin Hart will be at the game.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Sylvester Stallone.
Me too.
Can I tell you guys a story? I lived next door to British Bulldog when I was growing up.
Oh, you lucky SOB. You
Yeah,
lucky SOB.
He had so many women over all the time, and I'd be young and I'd be hanging out in the alley, and he'd come up on his bike and he'd just be no shirt on, just fucking ripped, and he'd be like, "Hey," and he'd call me Rando, but my name is Randolph, but he'd call me Rando, and he'd be like, "Yo, Rando, come over here," and I come over, and he'd be like, pull me up, put me on his bike, and he'd like drive me around the alleyway. And like there'd be women in the back flashing and like topless, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, yeah. My mom, she's like, get him off that. He doesn't have a helmet on. Get him off that. Damn it, you, Paul. What are you doing? You stupid idiot. And like, get him off that. And it's like,
this is a great question by Jers. Who would you have, Triple H or Lex Luthor?
Triple H.
Or Lex Luger.
Lex Luger.
I take Triple H. I take Triple H.
Triple H. Lex Luger didn't have the run that Triple H had, and he wasn't really that. He was good, the narcissist, but like he won like one championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I like
the storyline.
Triple H was so good as a heel. Triple H was so good as a heel that every time he came on television, you were going out of your way to boo the hell out of him like a natural heel you should. He was so vindictive, evil, everything that you wanted in a true heel. Like when he was facing The Rock and Austin. Remember the angle they did, who ran over Stone Cold Steve Austin? That whole angle where Triple H was the mastermind behind that whole thing, but they played it off of Rikishi that was originally it, and then you had Triple H with the black glove where he screwed over Austin in that tag team match. And then you had that sit-down interview in the back on SmackDown. That was easily one of Triple H's best moments, and that cemented him as an all-time great heel. He was a vindictive son of a bitch in the WWE, and that's what made him so good during the 2000s and the late 90s. He was the epitome of a hated heel, and that's what you needed in wrestling is those types of guys.
I mean, I didn't like Triple H because he won so much. I just got like bored.
That is true.
Of him winning. It's not. I think he was a great king. I mean, when he comes out, the King of Kings, I love it. Mm-hmm. The reason why I love Edge though is because of the way he was comically involved in a lot of his takeovers, right? But he had some. He had some. He just was a great champion, and when he left, I didn't realize how good he was. And then all of a sudden, you like look back at his career, and like, damn, we need you, Edge. Like we needed you. Like when he left, that period that he was out for that 10 years, if they had Edge in the company, he's no doubt the face of the company.
Love that name.
Did y'all ever watch WCW?
Right.
Like, were you guys WCW?
I watched. Oh yeah, I would flip back and forth between Nitro and Raw all the time.
I was a brand loyalist. I was a WWF fan, so I was like, I can't watch anything else. I was a huge
NWO Red and Black fan, like Conan and Rey Mysterio.
Like the original NWO.
Yeah. I was so big with them, but I was a big Sting fan. I like DDP. I just loved them. And then all of a sudden,
I love Jericho.
The merger, and then that was it. I stopped.
When he was in WCW, that's who I loved. I loved Jericho. I was like,
that's pretty awesome. Hokies for life.
It was good. And then he came to WWF. I'm like, oh man, because that Lion Tamer thing. The first time I saw it was in WCW. I was watching some pay per view they had. They did this Lion Tamer. I'm like, what in the hell is that? And the guy just tapped out immediately. I'm just like, what? Who is this guy? And then he rose to stardom. And then
by the way, Patrick Mahomes is coming back in, like I thought he would.
Going nuts.
Mahomes is coming back in.
So I don't know if you guys.
That's because they gave him a shot.
Started in what was it? ACW, and then he went to WCW, and then he went to WWE. Before anybody even know who the Undertaker was.
Yep.
G start at the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 wide up top, 2 wide down below. Hands it off to Pacheco. 25, bounces outside down to about the 28-yard line for a gain of 3. My favorite match: Road Warriors versus Midnight Express Skywalker match.
Oh, that's a
I
good
remember
one.
hearing about that, but
That
the
is
Road
a
Warriors
good
was
one.
so
That
good.
was a good one.
No, everybody forgets how good LOD was back in the day.
Yeah, the Road
R.I.P.
Warriors-
to Animal and Hawk. Absolutely.
Animal and Hawk, dude,
Yeah.
they were my boys. I like them.
Me too.
Steiner
I
brothers
love
were
them.
my boys. I love the Steiner brothers.
Mahomes takes a snap, throws the outside, caught by Kelsey, down near about the 30-yard line, short by a yard, 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, you had to figure Road Warriors had the friggin'
I did.
football pads on with the spikes.
Yeah, that was
You know what I
sick.
mean?
By the way, Jeff.
What a rush!
Yep.
It is a high ankle sprain, but he's playing.
They probably shot him up with some numbing necklaces in his leg.
Shot him up.
Shot him up,
Shot
eh?
him up.
Shot him up. Let's
Shot
go.
him up, round him up, get
Shot
him
him
down,
down.
hit it up.
Playing football, everything that we feel.
Mahomes in the shotgun, takes the snap, and he's getting ready to run the football. Throws it, goes the outside. Mahomes runs it now. There goes
What in the
Mahomes.
hell
First
are you
down.
doing?
All the way to about the 39-yard line. First down.
Are you harmonizing your call right now? What is going on?
I don't know. It's crazy over here in the stream.
You're
Favorite finishing
singing.
move. I don't know. The perfect plex was a nice finishing move. I didn't love it. It's still. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I love the.
It sounded good. The perfect plex, right? It sounded good.
Yes.
I love the Razor's Edge. The Razor's Edge is great.
The Goldberg Spear for me.
What's up, Mr. Romel?
I loved the Undertaker's last ride powerbomb. I always thought that was cool.
Yes.
And Diesel had the jackknife powerbomb. I always thought that was good
I
too.
love the jackknife powerbomb.
Those
He,
are
drop
sick.
you, just literally just drop you in midair. It was such
Oh.
an awesome finishing move.
What
It
up?
is.
So mad they outlawed it.
2nd down, 10, no gain on the play. Mahomes is starting to limp a little bit again.
Coach, what's going on?
What's up, Adam? How you doing? How's the family doing, man?
I'm good. How's your family doing?
Okay, Randall.
They out of my house and they leaving me alone. That's all that matters.
He said, "You're leaving me alone."
Second
Hey,
down,
he's
10,
got work
Mahomes
to do.
takes
He's
the
got
snap,
3 hour.
pressure
He got
on
a
the
3 hour game to
outside,
watch, man.
Throws it on the outside, incomplete.
Can't have
Trying to get
interruptions or
rid of Tony.
distractions.
Perfect plex was close to an actual wrestling submission. It was.
Until my
Scorpion.
brother and my cousin get here, who are Eagles
Oh God, Coach. You're gonna be like sitting there watching the game, and you're gonna have your brother and your cousin like in your ears the entire time. Like Jalen Hurts. You see that play, AJ Brown? And you're like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hey, listen. It could be worse, right? You know, what I mean, you got family. It's a good time together, and it's fun. I wish I had I have an Eagle friend. I'm going to be texting throughout the game, so enjoy it.
Mahomes takes the snap, drops back, throws in the middle of the field, incomplete.
It's funny because I was out and about doing errands.
He's gonna get the ball back.
Doing errands out and about, and I had my Giant jacket on, not thinking anything of it. This is just my normal attire, right? I mean, my closet is New York Giants everything, so I might as well, it's a regular day. And all of a sudden, I'm looking around. There's Eagle gear everywhere that I don't normally see, and people are pointing me out like, "Hey, man, big game tonight! Good game tonight." I'm like, "Wow, this game right here is really resonating with some fans. It's good to see. It's good to see."
Random. I have Eagles in my family, Cowboys, Washington, and my dad is a Steelers fan.
Agnew's going to take it, gets out to the 15, tries to spin out of a tackle.
No problem with the Steelers.
Sound like it's life or death. If anything, if either team wins, it's an exciting game. That's all I think it's going to be. It's going to be a very exciting game in a couple of hours. Definitely believe it's going to be a great game. By the way, Mahomes missed that target over the middle to Kelsey. He was wide open again.
Yeah, I think the foot is affecting his throws. He can't really fully plant his back foot. So that you might see some sales on it. But, he has arm strength.
What's up, Fanatic? Hit that like button if you haven't already, and please sub up to all these great content creators here. NYG
You can see he's dragging that leg.
Mishkovsky, Further AM, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Adam Costas, and Philly Halftime, and our buddy, Next Shift Randy.
I guarantee you that's all because of the timing that he had with his leg. If he could pop back there like a normal drop back, that would have been out and he would have made that throw. But because he's off a little bit, because he's dragging his leg, that's probably why it sailed on him. The down and distance, the down and distance in his head is not the same.
Possibly no Mets, no Nets, no Jets. It might have kicked in a little bit, but I think it's just because coach just said before that Adam said before that the leg, he's just having trouble planning that leg because of the fact that it's just bothering him, so he can't get a good set throw. That's why he's under and overthrowing some of his receivers.
What's one of the good things about Mahomes is he played baseball, and the mechanics of throwing a baseball is the utilization of your full body. Same thing with a quarterback: footwork, hips, arm. Most people think it's arm, even your hands. All of that goes into throwing the football. So, and when one thing is taken out, it's an adjustment.
I agree, but I also think that because he played baseball, he'll be able to throw around defenders with his bad leg. So I think certain things will benefit him than other quarterbacks, maybe with this injury. We'll see how he does. I think what really is going to limit him is what you saw there in that third down run, is when he's trying to plant and juke and things like that. That's really going to hurt him. He may just have to, take what he can get and slide, fall down, give himself up, because keep yourself safe. That's the only way I think he can keep in this game, because that pass rush is going to come. If I was don't they have Gus Bradley? Is that the guy? Is he their defensive coordinator?
I think so.
I think.
Because if he is, I'm blitzing the crap out of him right now.
And there it is, guys. Royal Rumble next Saturday.
I don't know if you guys.
I got some basketball news. Apparently, Marcus Smart was helped off the court today. That's not good for the Celtics if he gets hurt.
That's not.
So I'm kind of old school in my football thinking. If somebody has a bad leg, I'm going after it. If you're going to come out here and play,
right?
Nice run by Hasty, the 20-yard line for a gain of 5. Second down and 5.
I'm going to make you work on it.
Gus Bradley is the DC of the Indianapolis Colts. It says.
Sorry.
I forget who's the DC of Jacksonville.
My mistake.
No, that's all right. I'm trying to look it up now.
Because whoever he is, man, I feel like you got to bring the house. You got to bring the blitz. He cannot move around. So if you let him sit there and do what Coach said with his arm angles and throwing around and over defenders, he's going to still beat you. But if you can get him off platform and move and chop his feet, like Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the worst thing about Tom Brady is when you blitz him in the A gap, he's so old and rigid he can't move around. You need to do that to Mahomes right now, right up that A gap.
ETN gets to about the 22-yard line, short by a couple of yards, and it's going to be third down. Jeff, right? I mentioned the name of the DC of the Jags. You did. I can't remember it off the top of my head, Alex.
Mark Smart is not returning, Jeff.
Yeah, AC's right. You had to put more pressure on Patrick Mahomes.
He could. Adam's very good when it comes to anything breaking down football. He's one of the best. He's got that old school mentality that not a lot of people go into the film work as good as Adam does. He's very good at breaking down film.
You have to work on that. Whatever. When you hear somebody's hurt, you have to go after that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to exploit it, but no one's doing it anymore.
Well, I'm just saying, if you know that he's hobbled in the leg region, I'm just going to try to make him move around and try to see if he can beat me. Right. I'm not trying to say go out there and Tanya Harding that shit, you know what I mean, and take it back to it. I'm just saying, if you're going to play, to me, you're 100%. That was my mentality. If you're coming on the field with a bad wing, I don't care. You're on the field.
What the hell was that, Jeff?
I said Tanya Harding it. So.
Oh.
There's a run up the middle by Etienne all the way down to about the 36-yard line. Nice run by Travis Etienne for a first down.
Good split zone run inside. So I love split zone.
Especially Jonathan Gannon.
See, this is why I mean by one possession game, right? You keep the game close, you can stay in it. And now you have them punt the ball back to you. Now you have a drive going, right? So
you also give Jacksonville confidence, because the closer it stays, the more confident they become. So
look at how Etienne just snuck right through that hole at the middle. Pause.
That was nice.
He's a terrific running back. The only thing about Etienne is he does turn it over a lot where he fumbles. a
You
lot
said
of
that
lot of
earlier.
balls, but he is
He'll
a
work on that. He'll
phenomenal
work on
running
that.
back. Yeah, because
Grip
Tiki is a
strength.
lot too.
Tiki
And they're both
Barber though,
dominant.
but you seen Tiki Barber, he
Yeah, but
fixed his problem.
But
Yeah.
there's
He'll fix
something
it.
about ETN who's very smooth.
I've never
It's hard to
seen
be a dual threat these days and be a dominant runner. Like Calvin Kamara is more of a pass catcher to me than a real runner. I mean, he can run, but ETN is more of a runner than a pass catcher. What that
Snap throws a
does,
short. Oh, it's almost picked off.
it allows you to have a weapon on the field all the time. You don't have to take him off and be selective. And I love that he runs downhill, up the middle.
There hasn't been a turnover yet.
There should have been.
There
There
should have been
a
like
turnover by Jacksonville earlier. Nice
Well,
nice
then
pass
you
rush
could
up the
say
middle by
Jacksonville should
Sanders.
have 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, though Jacksonville had opportunities that they didn't capitalize on. The deep pass to Kirk and then the dropped interception.
If some butts were candies and nuts every day would be Christmas.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, that could take a toll into the game if it's a one possession game. That drop pass could actually play a big role in here.
Right, when you go back and read the play-by-play, and you're like, "Damn, that if we had that pass, right?" That's what happens with these close games. Everything matters.
And Lawrence misses an easy 3rd and 7 pass, and it's going to be 4th and 7.
Got to go
Looks
for
like
it.
they might go. I think they are going.
Got to go for it. You're down in a big spot. You got to go for it.
Don't put that Chiefs offense back
what up?
out there.
What up, Chad?
Oh, he threw it right behind Kirk.
So what? They didn't get it.
See, that's what the pressure does.
Oh, they are punting it.
So that's what pressure does.
You have to punt that. It's 8 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
And they're going to take it from about the 14-yard line. There
Did you
goes
see
Tony
where that guy came from?
down to
99.
19.
The A gap.
Toby P trying to beat his Jedi Master.
Why don't they do that to Mahomes? That's what I'm saying. Bring the heat.
I would put your best pass rusher or one of your better linebackers right in the A gap, rush it up the middle, and hit him Mahomes.
What up, Jalen freaking Hurts? What is up, man? I just heard you.
Jalen freaking Hurts.
Why are you in the chat, Jalen Hurts? Aren't you supposed to be getting ready for your game in about 2
arrived at
hours?
the game.
He's trying to get intel.
Yeah.
He's trying to listen to you Giant fans talk shit.
Who's talking
that was a terrible throw by.
Then why would you even say
Lawrence.
that?
No, it was a bad throw by
That's why
Lawrence.
he
Threw right
did.
behind him.
Yeah.
See, the thing is here, I'd like to be in their offensive meeting room because I want to know if the receiver messed up there or if the quarterback messed up, because sometimes we blame the quarterback for a receiver messing up, right? And meanwhile, he was supposed to be at a spot and he ran the depth wrong because he decided, well, this guy's playing me a different way. I'm going to run it this way instead of the normal route. See, we're all human, right? So we tend to make that mistake. So I'd love to hear what their film session's like. Hey, Lawrence, you got to hit that, or hey, whoever the receiver is got to slow down.
I think Lawrence just threw it right behind him. I think he was trying to originally lead him in that play, but it looks like he just threw it behind him. So I think that's a little bit more on Lawrence than it is on the receiver.
He was reading the zone. If you notice, it was a zone, and he was trying to fit it in. He's reading the front side guy coming down, and he's thinking he doesn't want to put Kirk in harm's way. So, I mean, he has to have better execution. The receiver also has to make the right adjustments, so that way he can get him the ball the correct way. So, like Adam said, yeah, you want to be in the meetings to know, right there. It's just for me, they're not on the same page. That's both of them.
Right. So I want to.
Go ahead, Adam.
Because it's funny because, and I don't mean to cut you off, Coach, but there was Joe Montana was being interviewed to be a Fox analyst, right? Like Troy Aikman or Terry Bradshaw, and they showed him a negative play from the quarterback, and the quarterback threw an interception. And he turned to Joe, go. Why aren't you yelling at him? And he goes, well, I can't yell at him because I don't know if the receiver ran the wrong route or if the timing was here, if the pressure threw it off. He said there are so many more factors than just yelling at the quarterback. So that's why I wanted to say sit in their meeting room, because maybe we're missing something that, hey, Kirk could have sat down in the zone and he didn't. And I want to know.
Oh, it's Mike Caldwell. That's who's the defensive coordinator. Mike
Caldwell. Oh,
yes.
Okay. Yes. I just heard his name. Yes. Is he Jim Caldwell's son?
I think he is.
Yes.
Personal life.
Mahomes takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Pacheco, and Pacheco's going to pick up 3 yards on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 7. By the way, Coach, your guy Pacheco, he's having a hell of a game so far. He had a couple of nice runs on the outside.
Well,
That
what do you
guy,
expect?
that
He's
guy
a
runs
Jersey-
like he's trying to crush grapes, yo.
What's
He's a
going on,
Jersey
Sayheth
boy.
and Chad?
Even if he is a South Jersey boy, he's
Oh
a Jersey.
God, Chad.
Hey, listen, man, we got to represent our Jersey people. Okay,
That's right. That's right.
listen.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
I'm in Jersey.
Just because he went to Piscataway and he was in Piscataway with Rutgers doesn't mean nothing. Okay.
Mahomes in the shotgun on second
No,
down
I
and
mean
7. Takes the snap,
I
drops
don't
back.
think, would
Clean
you
pocket, throws
call
the outside.
Rutgers South
Pacheco,
Jersey?
25. And he gets
No.
knocked. No, he stays in bounds for a hard run past the first down marker.
No, I call Rutgers Central Jersey.
There we go. Central Jersey.
See, most people, there's always been the argument that there's no such thing as Central Jersey. There has always been
there's
Central
Central
Jersey.
Jersey.
Well, what we have a Central America, don't we? I mean, come on.
Yeah. I've lived in Central Jersey basically 50 years. So.
Oh man, what a play by Pacheco.
Word. Central Jersey. That's where.
Yes, it's in New Brunswick. The New Brunswick.
Okay, they're not related. Thank you, Alex. Damn, that sucks. Oh, so they called him short by inches.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to challenge it?
Yeah, South Jersey is, linked to Philly, while North Jersey is linked to New York. That's the one benefit about Jersey. I always say
If you're in Central Jersey, you're basically an hour and a half from each spot.
Basically. And New Jersey, to me, is the only state that I know of.
Okay, Kansas City's challenging the spot.
That has two central areas that are based around a metropolis.
South Jersey. Yes.
Metropolis.
I agree the same. I'm in the state the Giants should be playing in. Yeah, well.
What state is that? New Jersey?
New York.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah. There's still people out there that want to change them to the New Jersey and the New Jersey Giants and Jets.
No, I'm stupid.
I'm not really. I mean, I don't really care if they reside in Jersey and call themselves New York. It doesn't really. It's like not really a bother to me. Like they played there in their history. New York didn't want to build a stadium for them, so they moved to Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, the Celtics just lost another player.
Like every New Yorker did back in the day, right?
And New Jersey's getting a team now.
Yeah. What?
New Jersey's going to get a team.
Maybe oversimplification, but football is not rocket
What
science.
are you talking about in the XFL?
No, in the NFL.
Who's going to move to New Jersey?
There's a team going to New Jersey. I just seen that.
Wait, what team's going to Jersey?
We're going to have a couple of teams.
Yep, Blue City.
I'm not going to call bullshit, but I don't know if they're going to be a team in New Jersey, bro.
It's going to go in. I forget where it's going to be. It's down.
Before the Giants moved to MetLife Stadium, where was the original Giants? No, I understand. It was what was it? The Polo? Was it the Polo?
Yeah,
Grounds?
the Polo Grounds was the original Giants Stadium. They played in New York.
I get that. I understand.
They also played in Connecticut too. Did we call them the Connecticut Giants?
Some grapefruit.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing about the Nets. The Nets started in Long Island before they went to New Jersey. Now they're in Brooklyn.
Yep.
So I mean, the point is when
you're in just move to the mainland. I have no idea. I'm sorry, Coach.
Why don't they move to the mainland?
Yeah.
Because of the taxes involved in being in Manhattan.
Well, technically, their name was trademarked by the New York Football Giants after the New York baseball team, New York Giants. So they were named at that time in 1925. So excuse me that if things change since 1925, okay? I mean, we got to get off our high horse here. They're the New York Giants. Who cares where they play? Okay, as long as they play in the tri-state area, it doesn't matter. They could have went. I mean, the New England Patriots were about to go to Connecticut. They never did, but they would have been called the New England Patriots still then, not the Connecticut Patriots. So the only time you have to be mad is like Baltimore, where they left you in the middle of the night, or Cleveland, where they left you to go to Baltimore. That's when you can be mad about your team. Right?
What's up, Kingston?
But not because they play 13 miles away in a stadium on the overlooking the Hudson River.
Hey, Kingston, make sure you like and subscribe. I see you online channel. Thank you.
By the way, just a quick basketball update. Robert Williams of the Celtics, he got injured and he left the game with a hyperextended knee and will not return. So the Celtics lost two big players on their team.
Marcus Smart is out too.
Yeah, so they lost two big names on their team, the Celtics. So who knows how long
That's
it happens.
insane.
Brownie?
No, I mean he might touch
it
him.
is.
Oh.
What?
a short.
It's Taco
Are they,
Saturday.
are they marking them short?
AM, you like that? Taco Saturday.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought it was
tacos
short.
every
I
day.
think it was
Yep.
Tuesday.
Fourth down.
It is Tuesday.
Great
Now-
play by
I see
Jacksonville.
every
Great
day.
play because the
I'll be
ball
honest,
was
It's like when
behind
it's like
him.
when you're day drinking. So it's 5 o'clock
Thank you,
somewhere.
normal guy.
Thank you,
See,
Nolan.
I love that because the nose guard did exactly what he should do. Is you should shoot the legs. In other words, just like he did, you take away the offensive lineman's drive to go downfield, and it causes a pile up right there. More
Adam is
teams.
very spicy, random Aiton. If you ever get to hear Adam, he's not afraid to hold back. He lets it go. That's why we love Adam, because he's not afraid to, say the things that a lot of people won't agree on. Case in point with the quarterback for a while with the Giants. He stuck to his guns, and I'm happy he did. So
Hey, I did too.
that's why we all appreciate and really
I'm actually
we all really
glad
appreciate
Adam
Adam.
What was I saucy about?
On the poll.
No, it's just because, you come off sometimes very aggressive when, you're speaking your points. That's maybe
Look,
what they mean, saucy.
that's
But I
what's-
respect it. I love it.
Look, that's what's like being in New York, man. It's the culture, man. It's that's how many of us are. Some are, come across as being spicy
Yes.
and angry,
Yes.
and they're not. And some of us can be very mild and mellow, and we're actually pissed the fuck off.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just part of New York.
Blue City, there was a
Yeah,
Giant
I wasn't trying
stadium
to
that was
offend
originally
nobody.
there.
I'm just was talking. That's how we talk, right?
So Charlotte Motor Speedway, even though it's Concord. What's going on, Jorge Rubio?
I'm sorry. I mean, it is. I hate to be sometimes a New Yorker because we're loud, and that's the only way you can get a word in when you're, traveling in the subway and talking and doing the rat race. Still.
Listen, that's how we are in South Jersey.
Giant Stadium has always been in the Meadowlands. It's always
The
been
Giants
in the
used to
Meadowlands.
play at Yankee Stadium.
1976, they played.
Exactly.
They moved to the Meadowlands.
The Phillies used to play the vet.
And the Jets used to play at Shea Stadium back in the
Shea
day.
Stadium.
And yes, that's how they got their name, the Jets, because the Jets were flying overhead. And they're like, oh,
Mhm.
here you go.
They're originally called the New York Titans before they
Right.
changed over to the
No,
Jets.
I know. We know you're being sarcastic, random. Ingram makes the catch, tries to break a tackle, and he gets down at the 19-yard line for a gain of 3, and it's going to be 3rd down and short.
I'm sorry. No, that's okay.
I just knew why New York is so big and they can't build a stadium in New York. They tried with the Jets
They tried,
not that
and
long ago.
It was about the taxes.
Yeah,
Yes.
about the taxes. They want to charge them more.
Whoa, those taxes in Manhattan because they wanted to do a dome stadium.
No, I never get offended by
Well,
Adam.
listen,
I never get offended by Adam.
They
either.
were going to build a stadium. They decided not to. Okay, I mean, even Ed Koch or Ed Hotch, whoever that guy's name was, didn't want to have the parade there because when they won the Super Bowl. So you know what? If you're going to be that salty, who cares?
First down.
Like the New Jersey Nets played in New York, then moved to New Jersey, called themselves the New Jersey Nets, and then went back to New York. I mean, you can do whatever you want. This is an iconic franchise that has played in the tri-state area, their entire lives. So now I'm going to be salty that they couldn't get a stadium. What they should do is tell the green team in the stadium, why don't you go build on the West Side Highway and not be dual residents in our stadium?
You want me to be honest, Adam? You want me to be honest, Adam? They should go build a stadium right next to Citi Field.
They should build a stadium right next to the Giant Stadium.
Oh, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that?
Look, here's the things that
a short caught by Askew, and he gets knocked out of bounds at the 25 for a gain of
they
1.
could find because they didn't want to pay as much tax.
Going to be a football team called the New York.
Here's the thing. There are certain sports franchises that stay with the name stays. Remember, the Cleveland Browns left Cleveland to go to Baltimore, and the city fought for their name.
James Stolen wouldn't allow that because it would compete with MSG. Yeah, I don't know if that's 100% true. Yeah, don't ever say that name, or it's gonna piss Coach off.
They were worried about the traffic and all that stuff. They could have charged an arm and a leg for that stadium. Could have had the World Cup there. They could have done so many things.
Oh,
exactly. The revenue that's generated would have been immense.
Right. But they, I mean, I can't blame, the real estate because they don't want to pay the higher tax. I mean, it's just straight business at that point. You want to live in a house where you get no land and have to pay high taxes, or you want to live in a place where you get a little bit more land and in a little bit better area, I mean, come on.
No, I hear what you're saying, Random. I know what you're
Question
talking about.
I really question this call, man.
I was about to say that too. Jacksonville is being very, very bad. They're not doing a good job play calling right now on offense.
The
That was a
play
bad
is
call.
questionable because you bring motion, then you're sliding the line that way, so you're bringing
Lawrence
defenders
takes the
right to
snap,
him.
drops back, throws over the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Underthrows the wide receiver, Christian Kirk, and it's going to be 4th down.
Looks like the defenses are coming to play a little bit as the game goes on.
Yes.
Kansas City has a very underrated defense. They're kind of a relentless defense. They come at you in waves. They get better as the game goes on.
They have a good defensive line. They have a very good defensive
But
line.
when in the first period, it was like, all right, the first half they played well, but they weren't as ferocious. Now they come on in the third quarter, and then the fourth, like next quarter, I just think Frank Clark if they have the lead, goodbye. Spagnuolo's going to bring the house on this kid.
Blue City, they could try to sue, but it's not going to work. Tony gets knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That's where the Kansas City Chiefs are going to start out on offense. I heard about that. There's a lot of people that try to sue the team because they want them changed back to New Jersey. You're wasting your time. You're wasting a whole lot of money doing something stupid like that.
Yeah, but why
they want to change the team back to New Jersey.
Why are you mad about the Giants? Why not the Jets? I mean, the Jets moved to New Jersey as well.
Jets and Giants. They said both.
Okay, then why are you not including the Red Bulls? Aren't the Red Bulls playing in New Jersey and they're called the New York Red Bulls?
Yeah, exactly. You're right, Coach.
The hypocrisy in terms of that. Hold on a second, y'all. Go ahead. I've got a phone call.
No, I think it's ridiculous too. It's so stupid. Well, I mean, who cares where they play? Does it really matter if they play in New Jersey or New York and they're called a certain name?
Well, I mean, if they played in South Jersey, I would be like, all right, why are you calling them New York, right? They're more closer to Philly and that nature. They play literally 13 miles or less from Manhattan.
Alex.
So I don't, it's and it's not my call to argue with the ownership of the Giants to be like, hey, listen, let's play in New Jersey. I mean, they pay taxes on that name. You don't think they pay taxes on that name? Come on.
Exactly.
They know New York's not dumb. If they lose the Giants, they lose that stream of revenue. So they're gonna be like, you know what?
What's up, Wow Martinez? Hit that like button if you haven't already.
You keep that New York name. You pay those taxes, but you're giving us something because they're called the New York Giants. So I'm sure that's in the business plan.
And the Jets, it would probably help out the Jets if they could find somewhere to build a stadium. I think the best place would be near Queens, right next to the Mets. I think you could have that nice little complex and you could fit another stadium over there right next to Citi Field. And you have the Jets and the Mets in the same area where I think a lot of Jets fans are, near that Queens area. So I think that'd be a perfect place to do it.
If you want to argue the Giants should have had a dome on their stadium, that's a different argument altogether. Right? I can argue that with you all day.
Exactly.
How dumb that stadium is and how they built a brand new stadium with no dome. That was completely and utterly dumb for the Giants.
They only did it because of how much money it was.
Yes, but I mean, it was $1.6 billion. You couldn't throw in another $6 million to give me a damn roof? I mean, come on.
But it splits between.
I don't blame you, Wow. I don't blame you.
It don't make sense because it's split between the Jets and the Giants.
And the state of New Jersey.
A little bit more money.
And the state. That's what most people don't realize. The state of New Jersey is also included in that.
You should call the mayor.
Yep.
Yeah, my taxes are going to that shitty stadium.
That's my many football teams. Yeah, that's true. Washington doesn't play in D.C. and Dallas doesn't play in Dallas. So that's true. San Francisco, same thing. San Francisco plays in Santa Clara. Mahomes goes deep over the middle, wide open. Kelsey or Gray, the backup tight end, down to the 34-yard line for a big play.
So look at that. He had time to set his feet, plant, follow through. I mean, the adrenaline is probably starting to pump up that he's not feeling any pain now. Running downfield right now after the play.
Nice route. Why can't the New York Giants just leave MetLife and go back to the original stadium, which was called Giants? It wasn't. Well, you can't rebuild Giant Stadium. You could, but
Giant Stadium was blown up after that was built.
Yeah. Right. Same thing they did with Shea Stadium and Citi Field and the old Yankee Stadium and the new Yankee Stadium. They had them both up for maybe like a year, if that, and they blew them up. So
I love Giant Stadium.
Me too.
I have
Me
not
too,
been
Coach.
to MetLife. I will not go to MetLife. I'm sorry.
I've been there
Giant Stadium.
once.
I loved it. I was
Love
there.
Giant Stadium.
I don't mind MetLife, but the problem with MetLife Stadium to me is it's dreary. I mean, Giant Stadium had the red seats; they were concrete. I used to sit in the nosebleeds, and let me tell you, man, that was just
Throws it
brilliant.
downfield.
I remember
Oh,
looking over the top and looking like,
it was
man, look at that
picked.
parking lot.
I think it was picked.
So,
Or is it
man,
incomplete?
I've been to
I just
both.
think they could have done so much more with the money. We're in New York, man. We're in New York, damn it. We should have put money into. We should be like the Taj Mahal of stadiums. I mean, look at Minnesota. They have a beautiful stadium. We should have that. No, we can't get two owners to agree on nothing. Instead, we get a giant AC unit.
Yeah, but
stadium is
and that's
sick.
another thing. You had a dome on there, you could have more
unappeasing.
concerts.
Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. When you put a dome on it,
Could
number
have
one,
a Super Bowl.
Holmes takes the
exactly,
snap.
you get more
Drops
Super
back,
Bowls.
throws on the outside, and it's knocked away. Trying to
But
go to
you had a
Valdez
Super
Scantling,
Bowl.
but there's a flag on the play. Are they going to call?
Yeah, we've only had one.
Contact?
You had one.
Yeah, but they don't trust outdoor stadiums unless you're Miami, California, San Diego, something out there, LA, something that's nice. Now, if Minnesota's
exactly,
got,
Alex.
gets to host a Super Bowl, why?
Wow. Wow.
They have a dome.
Offensive interference on Juju.
They don't like doing it
offensive
because
pass
of weather.
interference on Juju Smith-Schuster. Let me see this.
That was terrible.
Exactly.
Let me see.
Whatever.
Oh, the pick play.
So
that's why.
Oh, here, I'm gonna take your bottom.
New Jersey. So why can't you do the same thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be back, guys.
Take your time, Coach. MetLife had a Super Bowl and WrestleMania. Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Nets don't belong in New York. Keep thinking that because they were originally in New York.
WrestleMania is going to be at the Link next year.
Mahomes takes the snap on 30-19, throws a short, caught by Kelsey, 40, 35, rumbling down to the 32-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down. No, it did actually bounce on the ground. I saw it.
76ers are going to have their own stadium, and it's going to be in Camden.
Is the Flyers getting their own arena, or are they just sticking in Wells
They're
Fargo?
They're going to stick there, and then the 76ers.
Yeah, but the Sixers are not going to get theirs until like 2024, 2025.
Yeah, they're going to Camden, right?
Yeah.
It's like Center Jersey. It's like Center City.
It
Center
did
City.
at first.
Oh,
I thought it was a pick. Here we go. Bucker's going to go for a 50-yard field goal to make it a 10-point game. Snap is down, kick is away, and it's right through the middle. And toilet paper just went flying through the air. And it's now 20-10 with 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. 76ers and the Philadelphia Flyers, they don't even have their own arena. They had to share it. Well, the Devils and the Nets had to do that for a very long time, too. Yeah. Same thing with the Rangers and the Knicks.
You know
the
what they
Phillies
did?
And the Eagles, too.
First of all, the 76ers and the Flyers were owned by one man.
Yeah.
At first. This is what a lot of people don't understand. They were owned by one man. So he sold the 76ers, but didn't sell the Flyers.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he died, they sold the Flyers.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And there's a lot of teams that have, if you have a basketball and a hockey team, there's a lot of teams that have the same team in the same arena. A lot of teams do that. New York, right here, we did it for years. We have the Nets and the Devils both at Continental Airlines Arena. And you still have the Knicks and the Rangers that are in Madison Square Garden. A lot of teams do that, where they have their hockey and basketball.
They got rid of the Spectrum, though. The Spectrum was awful small.
Nah. I mean, I love Prudential Center. I think it's a beautiful arena down in Newark. And, I mean, I love Barclays Center, too. But Izod Center was just something different. I don't know what it is. The older arenas and stadiums just have that special feel to it that, you just can't replace. There's a return by Agnew up the middle, 25. And he gets knocked down at the 25-yard line. And that's where Jacksonville start on offense with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Well, the same with the Bulls and the Blackhawks. They both share the United Center. Yeah, that is true. That's another one. Do the Philadelphia Union have their own stadium? That's the WNBA team, right, guys?
Soccer.
What was that?
Oh, soccer team. The Philadelphia Union, the soccer team.
No, they don't have their own stadium.
So they play what, Lincoln Financial Field or Citizens Bank?
I think they play in Lincoln Financial
I
Field.
think it's a link.
Yeah, it probably makes sense because it's a bigger stadium, like a soccer field. Lawrence takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, pressure his face, and he's sacked at the 15-yard line. Nandi with the sack, and that's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Kansas City 20, Jacksonville 10.
Jacksonville can come out of this.
Jacksonville
Jeff, I
needs a better
predicted
quarter.
30-20, not 20-10.
No, this has been a very sloppy game in some ways by Jacksonville. You guys remember 49ers? I thought Candlestick Park was a really nice stadium too. I drove by there a couple of times when I went down to San Francisco when I was younger. It was a very underrated stadium.
Never been there.
There was the Giants too. The Giants stadium. That was the heck is the Giants' old stadium? I forget the name of it. I can't think of it all of a sudden. Or even like Wrigley Field, Fenway Park, those types of stadiums as well. You'll never see them ever. I don't think they're ever going to try to knock those stadiums down. They'll try whatever they can to keep, fixing it up, trying to make it look new aged and stuff until eventually they might have no choice but to knock it down. But those are two stadiums that are so iconic. I can never see them taking them down. 2024 will be rocking because WrestleMania brings festival type of atmosphere everywhere it goes. That is true.
I can't wait for that.
There's none wrong with that. Fuck Philadelphia, by almighty. Damn, come on. To God to protect those kids' offensive line. Yeah, the offensive line has not done a great job for Jacksonville. They have the Oracle Park before it was Candlestick for San Francisco Giants. That's it. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Alex. That's what I thought it was. I figured it out. Maybe the New York Giants. God, I got comments flying in all over the place. I figured it out. Maybe the New York Giants can move back to the old Yankee Stadium. Well, the new old Yankee Stadium is gone. They tore it down right when they built the new one. So they can't do that. So, and they can't build a new one because there's no room to build a new Giant Stadium in that area. Yankee Stadium. Before Candlestick, it was Seal Stadium. I don't remember. Was it? I don't remember if that was the case. I'll go by your word, Alex. I mean, I think that was it. Soldier Field, Lambeau Field, never tear it down. Yeah, well, Soldier Field, they've been pretty much like, reimbursing, like trying to fix up that stadium all the time. It just Googled it. Philadelphia Union play in Subaru Park. I guess they do have their own stadium. That's what Jorge Rubio said.
Oh, that is right. That is right. My bad.
Nah, if I want the Giants in New York, they need their own stadium, bottom line. Yes. I think he means like in the same complex, Alex, not like the same stadium, but possibly. It's an adult workout playground at the old Yankee Stadium. Yes. Same thing with, I believe, the parking lot is where Shea Stadium used to be. Out of all the NFL stadiums, I like Lambeau Field. Well, it's iconic. It's an iconic stadium overall. Jacksonville's now got the ball in the beginning of the fourth quarter at about the 17-yard line. Second down, 18. Lawrence in the shotgun. 15 minutes to go. Takes the snap. Drops back. Throws in the middle of the field. Caught by Ingram. And he's down at the 29-yard line for a nice gain up the middle. It's going to be third down and about 8. That was actually Zay Jones that made the catch. If only we never moved to MetLife and they're eventually going to tear down Giants Stadium. It was starting to desecrate. It was starting to break down all over the place. They had no choice but to tear it down. Although I hate the new stadium. I do not like it at all. I sometimes get ashamed when I see that stadium driving by it. Lawrence takes the snap, drops back, loses the pressure, runs up the middle, and he picks up the first down all the way to the 40-yard line. Nice run there by Trevor Lawrence to pick up the first down. I don't like the Giants. I don't like MetLife at all. I don't. I think it's hideous. They could have just remodeled it. Yeah, I guess they could have, but, the Jets were part of it too, and the Jets are probably also wanting to have a new stadium, even though they had their chance to maybe move out to a different area. There's nothing
Reason
wrong
why
with
nobody liked that stadium because
it's hideous.
The field sucked.
Yes.
The Giants stadium sucked altogether.
Yeah, exactly, Alex. You're right. You replaced an iconic stadium, and it's turned into a goddamn air conditioner or an upside-down trash can. Giants fans, we always trash that stadium because we think it looks just – It looks visually unappeasing. It's disgusting. 2nd down and 4 after that 6-yard run up the middle by Travis Etienne. They said we paid for MetLife. We gonna use MetLife. Exactly. Jets and Giants. The Jets can stay at MetLife. They don't need to go nowhere. Well, I'd love the Jets to get their own stadium, but they're not. They're gonna stick it out where they are. So, you know what? You know, it is what it is. Lawrence takes the snap, throws the outside, dropped by Ingram, but there's a flag on the play. False start on the offense. All the good New York Giants memories were at Giants Stadium.
Come on, WP, get these boys running.
They're off. I don't like the offense that Jacksonville's calling. It's very vanilla. Obviously, we have different opinions on the Giants moving back to New York, but more of the Jets fan base is New Yorkers, to be honest. You're right, Alex. You're absolutely right.
Vanilla Vic? You mean Vanilla Vic?
No, I mean just straight up vanilla. Even like salted vanilla ice cream. They're the Ingram.
Not vanilla ice?
Well, it was already incomplete.
Baby.
Empty backfield. Lawrence takes the snap on 2nd and 8, throws it down the field. Wide open is Zay Jones. 30, 25. There's a flag on the play, though.
Halftime. What was that?
I said, I didn't know you were that old.
Looks like it's on the Jags.
Yeah, that's a classic, bro.
I still didn't know you knew it.
Well, no, we're not going to be on the same stream, Arku. Holding on the defense, so they're going to call it. They're going to call it a big play by Jacksonville down the field. Zay Jones catches a big play down to the 24-yard line of Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm going to be with Cool Cat. I'm going to be doing Cool Cat. Yeah, he's going to be doing it with AK further and Coke. I'm going to do mine with Cool Cat. And halftime is doing his with Randy and Sports Rap.
Yeah.
Jags going to win this game, and I'd love it. If the Jags win this game, I'd be very happy. And I don't even care about the Jags. I would be happy to see the Jags win.
I really do want to see the Jags win because WP, it would be a great storyline for him.
I'm just sick of the Chiefs.
I am.
A double reverse to Kirk. All the way down to 10, down to the 4-yard line. 1st down, Jacksonville. There's some innovative calls right there. Double reverse to Christian Kirk.
Hey, that'd be a great storyline.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl, Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No, it'd still be better if it was Jacksonville and the Giants.
No.
Two teams nobody gave a shot in hell to make it to the Super Bowl, and that's who's representing each conference. Giants and Jags.
No, stop it.
No, stop it.
Halftime. No, stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
Cut it out.
I love you, but God darn. You got to be real, too.
And up the middle, Etienne, and he's going to pick up the touchdown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And they cut the lead to 4.
That's a big
drive. Big drive by the Jags. Oh, look, there's the 3 Jags fans all together. They really want the Chiefs to win, though. I do want the Jags. I'm just so sick of the Chiefs winning. I want to see somebody else win.
Yeah, like the Eagles. Like the Eagles.
You guys have won already, too. No. Somebody else.
You got more Super Bowls.
Well, I know. Well, we haven't won anything in the past 12 years. Extra point is up, and it's good. And it's now with 11:49 to go.
You know what I just realized? Maher has missed more extra points than this game combined.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, that was a good one, Mitch.
Oh, man. He definitely got iced. Maher got iced, baby.
I really didn't know you knew that one.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I mean, I guess it would be the Ninja Turtles for you.
No. It was actually in, I heard of it just from the radio, but I also... Have you ever seen the movie That's My Boy with Adam Sandler?
No.
Never mind.
Is that a good one?
It's a really bad, but it's funny.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe he watched the Ninja Turtles and found out.
I never watched the Ninja Turtles. I didn't really care for it.
How you not freaking like the Ninja Turtles?
I didn't. Dude, when my summer job, when we had Xboxes, right? The
Oh,
kids
I'm
were
gonna
playing.
go. Thank you for having me. Sorry, Mitch.
Are you hopping off, Adam?
Yeah, sorry about that, Mitch. Yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. Have a good night.
No,
Have a
you're
good
good,
one,
man.
Al.
I
Good,
love
Adam.
you. Let's go Eagles 5-5. Yeah.
You missed it on that one. That was
No,
a fail.
I got it.
My friends used to say back in the day, fail, 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 fail.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
that,
You mean like the Giants? Fail.
we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
See?
Do that
See?
tonight, Mitch.
I'm
See?
not gonna be
Go.
with him. I'm gonna be with Cool Cat.
Still, just go fail.
How
Oh,
can I really want to know, how can we fail if we're not supposed to win?
here we go,
No,
Mitch.
Here
I
we
don't
go
care. Man, I
again.
don't care. You
Here
guys
we
had
go
the same
again.
excuse
I'm getting
last year.
tired of
You
that
had the
cop
same
out.
excuse
I'm really
last
getting
year.
tired of that
Same.
cop out.
Then
No
you know
cop
what?
out.
I'm getting tired of the cop out you had last year when you said the same thing. We're not supposed to be here.
I didn't
We're
say
a
that.
year
What the
ahead.
hell?
I didn't say that.
I'm sure you guys did.
I get
No.
I don't care if it's an excuse or not. I'm going to say the better team won, but I'm not talking about the Giants game right now. I'm waiting till later on.
This game is actually good. I didn't think it would be like
Brooks, Trey
this.
Sermon, Avante
I
Maddox,
do
Anthony Harris,
want Jacksonville to
Kyron
win.
Johnson,
I
and
hope,
Josh Sills.
I hope Jeff's right.
What?
Eagles fans are so cocky. I hate this new playoff overtime rule. I'm not surprised they changed it.
It doesn't bother me.
The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is actually a really good movie and more adult than the others. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I never got into it. I never did. My friends tried to get me into that and into anime. I just never could.
So the NFC Championship is at 3, and the AFC is at 6:30. Okay.
No, Mets. We're not cocky.
Well, you're not streaming those games, right, Jeff? You're not streaming
No,
those?
it's my birthday that day. I'm going to be celebrating my birthday on that day.
Right. What are you doing for it?
I'm just probably spending time with my family.
Cool. Cool.
What makes it different if you guys won a playoff game? Eagles have more to prove.
Huh? More to prove? What?
Why do we have more to
That's
prove?
an Eagles fan saying it, so not a Giants fan.
Yeah, that is
Random's an
random.
Eagles fan.
That is random, yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. I agree, Jorge. It was pretty bad. Chiefs are starting out at the 25-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap, drops back, throws it down the field. Incomplete. He misses a wide-open Travis Kelce.
Oh, my God. This game's crazy.
This is a good game.
It is. I'm not even thinking about the Giants game, to be honest. I'm just enjoying this game.
Oh, man, I'm fucking so pumped.
I'm on for it.
Oh, my God. I don't know if Kelce might have ran the wrong route. Looked like he was trying to run to the outside, and Mahomes was trying to go the inside on that throw.
Ah, damn.
That was
Bummer.
a bad execution by the Chiefs. Second down and 10.
No one's a
Mahomes in the
Ravens fan.
shotgun. Takes the snap, drops
Nobody here
back,
is a
throws it
Ravens
short,
fan.
caught by Kelce, and he's going to pick up the first down at the 36-yard line. Just like that 16 or 11-yard gain. Simple as that.
When was the last time the Ravens won a Super Bowl? Was
I hear
it back in
Ravens, man.
2000, right?
No, it was 2000. It was the year they beat the 49ers, I believe. Kaepernick.
Oh, right, the Harbaugh.
The Harbaugh Bowl. Yeah, the Harbaugh Bowl. Remember the
Yeah,
lights
when
went
the
out?
lights
the
went
arena?
out,
Yeah.
fix
Like
bowl.
2012, 13.
Oh, yeah, I predicted that bowl. I was like, watch, it's going to be a Harbaugh bowl.
Now, how is that possible? Can somebody
Turtles
explain to
3
me
was off
this?
the rails. Yes.
Eagles had Fog Bowl.
Oh,
They still had to play
incomplete.
with that.
No match, no natural Jess. He is with other people. I am with
Aziz is
someone
active.
else.
I
Oh, he
figured
is?
he would be. I figured he would be active.
I thought
don't
he
know how
would
much he's
be.
gonna. No, he's gonna play. I just don't know how much he's gonna play. They're probably gonna
Oh,
limit
I
him
thought he
throughout
was.
the game. I am. We're all streaming the Giants games. You're gonna see us on all separate streams. Giants inactives. Darius
me,
Williams,
Randy,
Micah
and,
McFadden, Wyatt Davis, Jack Anderson, Henry Mondo, Makai
Bullcrap.
Polk, and Zion Gilbert. Not shocked by any of those
Yep.
guys.
He's going to be with Sports Rap and Randy. AM is going to be with Jeff, AK, and Coach. Jeff is going to be with AK,
So the
AM,
short
and
caught
Coach.
by Kelce. First down all the way at the 49-yard line of Jacksonville. And Mahomes is starting to limp again.
This is going to be a good night.
This game is amazing. I bet Power and Light District is rocking. I'm walking distance of Power and Light. Go for it. Hokey for Life 2017 for the chat. Thank you, Hokey for Life. Appreciate the update, bro.
Guys, hit that like, hit that sub.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said earlier. You
Is
guys
that
are in the
a-
same position as us last year.
Run up the middle by Pacheco or McKinnon. He's going to get down to the 45-yard line for a gain of 4. You got a link, Jeff? I might pop on. Yeah, it's on the Hardcore Sports Network, Alex. Maybe
he's
I'll
not
send the
in it.
link to. I can
He's
send
not-
you the link to the Big Blue Crew. I know, unless you're going to hop on with Pat and them. Pat, Lou, Joel.
You mean
and
for
the rest of
tonight
the
or
guys.
this one?
No, I think it means the Giants game.
Ah.
I mean, if you want to hop on too, Alex, that's fine. You can be like a co-host. Was that a false start or offsides?
Hey, Coach. Blue City Empire Sports wants to know, how do you feel about the new overtime rule in the playoffs?
Offsides on the defense. I think he's muted.
He's still muted. Yeah.
Maddox
I think he's
will
on the
not
phone.
play.
Yeah, I knew Maddox was not going
Trey
to play.
Sermon will not play. Ian Book is out. Anthony
Well, yeah, we
Harris
don't need
is
Ian
out.
Book.
Kyron Johnson is out.
Yeah. These are the same players that we already knew that was not going to play.
Yeah.
What
What are you doing? I thought you were coming up
Second
with
down
something
and 1.
new.
Mahomes takes the snap, drops back, throws it down the field, and it's caught by Juju. Right at the 23-yard line. There is a flag. I think it's going to be illegal contact on the defense.
Okay, how do I feel about the new overtime rule? What's up, Miz? I don't have an issue with it. I mean, giving each team an opportunity, and then you go to sudden death. I mean, it's.
Yep.
I
Illegal
mean, that's
contact on the defense.
pretty much it. So.
Is anyone else done with Tyree Jackson? That's for you guys. Your tight end, I'm guessing he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyree Jackson's always getting hurt.
What channel
Yeah.
is the Giants-Eagles game going to be on?
Fox.
Fox.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid it was going to be CBS.
No, they're going to put that game on Fox.
Yep, it's on Fox.
I think those are tomorrow.
Yeah, CBS. I think one's on NBC and then one's on CBS.
Yeah, the Cowboys one will be on NBC, I'm guessing.
Who's doing
There's a
the
handoff
Cowboys
up the
game?
middle. Pacheco.
The Cowboys?
Pacheco's all the way
Nobody
down
yet.
to about the 17-yard line.
I'm
This is a
probably
big
going to set
drive
it up for
Kansas City.
tomorrow. I'll set it up. So,
I mean,
I'm leaning more. You know what, Mitch? Set up the stream, and I wouldn't be shocked if I decided to do it too.
so do you want me to put your channel on there
Yeah,
or
just
no?
throw my channel on there. What the hell? I'll do it.
Okay. All right,
Make sure
I'll do
you
it.
guys hit that like. Hit
I'll
that
do it
like.
tomorrow.
It's so important.
Well, I'm going to
Thank
have to
you.
do it tomorrow.
Fuck, bro.
You
I
could
just
do
want
it
to go. I
tonight.
just got another scenario in my mind.
No,
Giants,
I can't. The
Eagles, new
Eagles.
overtime
Maybe
rules.
if the
You
game
know
ends
what?
right before the game.
Further, random. I would
No.
not be shocked.
do
I
it
would
when
not be shocked.
you can do it by halftime, Mitch.
Pitch back to Tony. 10-yard
It's over.
line. Trucks a player. 5 all the way down to the 4. Did he get in the end zone?
Oh,
No, but he picks up the first down. Kadarius Toney with a run on the outside after the pitch out.
wow.
He's there for the block.
Yeah, at halftime, Mitch, it's going to be over. So
Yeah,
you'll
Jeff.
be able to do it then.
Oh, yeah. Good point, halftime. Good point. Yeah, Jeff, your favorite player did some noise.
Uh-huh.
Made some noise.
Like I said, Mitch, you're not going to aggravate me with
No,
this little,
I mean,
like,
I know.
behind-the-back
It's,
comment.
Wow.
I'm going
It's not going to bother me.
I know that one's not going to bother you. It's just funny to me.
Even if the Giants somehow don't win this game, I told you, I'm not going to,
Oh,
hide
my.
away or anything.
I know you
And
just
there's a
won't go on
tackle
Twitter.
behind
as
the
you
field,
normally
and
do.
it's going to be Twitter. You kidding
You're
me?
never on Twitter. That's my point.
Exactly. I'm
That's
not
my
one of those
point.
people that just goes on Twitter and just starts spouting off my mouth about stuff. I don't. I just that play blew up in his face. Did Mahomes just re-injure his ankle? Yeah, he started hopping on that bad leg.
Excuse me.
He's out of bounds.
And there's a tackle behind from McKinnon.
Wait,
All the way back
oh.
at the 6.5-yard line is Kansas City. Mahomes in the shotgun. One wide up top, 2 down below. Takes the snap, drops back, trying to run, throws over the middle, and it's caught for a touchdown, Valdez-Scantling. And Kansas City's about to go back up by 10.
Yeah,
Beats
yeah.
the backup cornerback for the play. That might be a killer right there. And Mahomes is limping off the field. I think he's got a high ankle sprain. I think the worst. I think the worst injury he has is a high ankle sprain. Mahomes.
That's not going to be good going into next week.
No, and what's going to happen too, Coach? Once this game ends and he's going to like sit down for a little bit, that's when it's going to start swelling up big time. So if I'm Buffalo or Cincinnati, if Kansas City wins this game and I'm in Buffalo or Cincinnati, we have a game plan immediately, and let's go right after Patrick Mahomes and design different types of blitz packages and try to throw a guy up the middle and just hit Mahomes.
All you gotta do is go out to that leg.
Yeah, or even try to make him move. That's the best thing to do halftime. Make him mobile. Yep. Make him try to roll out of the pocket because that's when that leg is really going to start getting bad. Look, he can barely even stand. My TV guide says Bills versus Bengals on KCTV, 5 CBS, and Cowboys. Well, then maybe it is on Fox, the other game. Maybe the Cowboys and 49ers can miss Fox. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mahomes is the next break.
I'll be right back.
Well, somebody else is popping on. Oh, it's Alex. What's up, Alex?
What's up?
How you doing, bro?
Nervously excited.
Same thing. I have the same feeling right now. Just trying to keep them down before the game starts. I'm not even thinking about it right now until the game starts. What do you think about this Kansas City game so far?
It's been a good game. It's been better actually than I thought, but that being because Mahomes got injured. You know, I think it'd be a little bit more of a blowout if Mahomes if he didn't get hurt. So, but no, it's been a good game. It's been a good game thus far.
Yeah, I think Jacksonville's had their opportunities to really, make their mark in this game, but they've had some really bad play calls. That dropped touchdown pass, or could have been a dropped touchdown pass by Kirk, and then obviously the dropped interception earlier on where Kansas City got 7 on that one. So Jacksonville, if they lose this game, they got nobody to blame but themselves because they made some big-time self-inflicting errors in this game overall.
Yeah, and if I'm gonna be honest, like I'm gonna try not to use this for the Giants, but Jacksonville had the first overall pick, and now they're a playoff team. So though that's the division's fault because their division absolutely sucked this year.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, they weren't supposed to be here, but no, I give them creds for competing.
Well, you can't say those words. You can't say that. You can't say anything about the Giants not supposed to be here. Otherwise, the Eagles fans are going to go nuts.
No. You're using that as a scapegoat. He didn't use that as a scapegoat.
I'm not. How am I using it as a scapegoat?
You're already trying to plan on when the Eagles win, you're going to be like, we weren't.
What did I say at the beginning of the stream?
That's what you're saying
already.
What
did I say at the beginning of the stream? If we lose, I'm going to say you guys were the better team.
That's all I was saying. I said, don't use that as a scapegoat that you weren't supposed to be here.
No. Well, I mean, we're in the playoffs right now. If we lose,
a lot of people already told you guys were going to beat the Vikings because the Vikings suck.
That is true. A lot of people did pick the Giants
is a choke artist. I give you guys all the credit. Your coach is great. I told you in the beginning of the year, your defense is good. But yeah. Your time
goes Agnew up the middle. Agnew. There goes Agnew. Agnew breaks. Oh, man, he could have ran it back. Oh, he got tackled at the 45-yard line. I thought Agnew was going to break another one.
Now, but for the I know obviously we had a big kick return here, but no, for the Giants game, like if it's like the Vikings game the first time and the Giants constantly kill themselves, I will be irate at this team. Now, if it's like
you shouldn't be mad if it's you guys get a lot of penalties called on you.
It would be directly our fault.
Penalties do hurt you guys.
Yeah, we get penalized a lot.
Yeah, they hurt the Eagles.
At the same time, I kind of want to be like, if the Giants.
Oh, you're right, man. He almost broke that. He got a grab on his leg. He almost.
Lawrence takes the sack, drops back, throws it down the field. Oh, knocked away, trying to go to Kirk. Good defensive play. I think that was Reed that made it. That was Thornhill.
Was he a little early? It was on Thornhill.
That was like a bang play there. I think they got there at about just as simultaneously.
I thought he was a little early. I got to see the replay. I'm behind a few seconds, but I want to be in that if we lose, I'm going to be in between where we weren't supposed to be here, but at the same time, that's a built-in excuse where I don't want to be soft, like, okay, this wasn't our year or whatever. I kind of don't. I want to avoid
a
using
Jag is
that
down.
if we lose.
There's a Jaguar player down on the field. I don't know if that is Kirk, but he's down on the field right now with a towel on his head. The Giants won Super Bowl 42 in
Yeah, there's
Arizona.
like 100 different similarities to 2007. I'm not going to make comparisons though.
You don't watch the Giants without telling me you don't watch the Giants. I mean, the offense is playing better. It's the best the Giants' offense has looked in God knows how long. Probably 2.5 years it's looked this good. And we've scored 30-plus points in 2 out of our last 3 games. And before that, we didn't score 30-plus points in 2.5 years. Just think about that, everybody.
Yeah.
Kirk is down.
Now-
That is Christian Kirk. Okay.
Yeah, that is big. But
Wait, he's down?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Alex.
My question for the because I know Eagle fans are flip floppy with Jonathan Gannon. Do you guys feel that he's
No. We're not flip flopping.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
halftime. There actually is.
They can't stand him, Alex. They hate him. They don't like him at all.
No. When I was on the Painted Lines yesterday, a bunch of Eagles writers, they like him for the kinds of schemes that he runs and stuff like that. So there are people out there that like Jonathan Gannon. Am I one of them? No, I am not. But I can see where they're coming from.
Yeah, you can see where they're coming from because how good the defense has been doing. But
Don't
they're
get
doing that good
mesmerized.
because of the players.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Should
so,
Yeah, he's a Bengals
We
fan.
have the talent on the defense to make Gannon good. That's
Yeah.
It's the talent over coaching. That's exactly what I told them.
These players are already good.
No, absolutely. No, I definitely agree. But I have 2 things to say about that is, do you guys think he's going to rise to the occasion and press these receivers or no?
I want him to press
that's the
DJ.
thing.
And that's what I'm afraid he's not going to do.
I don't want him to do that every time further. That's the thing. I don't want him to do that because he can take off. I don't care if we have Reddick. I just don't want to do it every single time.
I have a question.
Every time.
No, you don't blitz every single play.
No,
Go ahead, Coach.
Brandon Graham and
You got to blitz in certain areas.
Go ahead, Coach.
You don't have a full-on blitz. I'm not saying to do a full-on blitz.
Hold on. Yeah, Coach?
Mitch, you said that he's basically a product of the players.
Yeah.
As far as his coaching.
Yeah.
But as a coach, you have to put the players in the right positions for them to perform. So it's a product of both of them.
It's a two-way street.
Exactly.
It's a two-way street. Yeah.
So it's not.
So sometimes
the snap throws
put
it
good guys in the right position.
All right. Yo, can the Chiefs get a field goal and Jacksonville get a field goal? So my prediction is right.
I think Jacksonville just took a big-time hit to their passing game.
I saw that.
Kirk was getting open underneath on some of these plays, and now you just took him out of the game, so that's putting Marvin Jones in there, who hasn't really been a factor in this offense at all game. So you take out a big weapon like Christian Kirk, it's going to help them, put a lot more pressure on trying to take Ingram and Zay Jones out of there. So it's going to be a big-time blow to that Jaguars offense. Lawrence in the shotgun at the 45-yard line, takes the snap, drops back, throws a short, caught by Ingram. 45, 40, and he steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Nice game by Ingram.
And that's how you adjust. When you lose Kirk, when he's been doing the underneath, you just go to Ingram. That's it. You clear.
Does anyone want to hear my bold Eagles prediction?
Sure.
Go for it.
If they lose to the Giants tonight, I think Jonathan Gannon is a top finalist for the Texans head coach.
Oh, yeah. He's already number 1 right now. He's leading it.
I think even if the Eagles win,
what a catch!
He's gone no matter if we win or lose. He's gone.
I think Jonathan Gannon's gone even if we win a Super Bowl.
I think it's on
if
the
we win the
defense.
Super Bowl, he's definitely gone.
Yeah, it's on the defense.
Good.
Offsides.
Good riddance.
Now let me ask this.
Yeah.
Do you because he from what I understand, he runs a zone system. Does Vic Fangio run a similar system? Would you guys want him as DC? I mean,
a lot of them do. A lot of the Eagles fan base really do. They really want Vic Fangio. Like, 90% of them.
Lawrence throws it down the
Want
field
Big
in the
Rainbow.
end zone, and it's incomplete. Almost should have been picked off.
I want the Houston Texans.
Oh, you want Lovie Smith?
Coach that they just got rid of. I
Lovie
want him
Smith?
as my defensive coordinator.
Okay.
I heard Fangio might go on to Peyton's staff. That if Sean Payton comes back, that Fangio might be his DC.
Oh, I would like that actually.
Halftime, I have a question for you. All right, if you want Lovie Smith, Lovie Smith is not a blitzing coach.
He's not. No.
He is a zone. Remember, he runs Tampa too. He loves the 2D, and he likes playing coverage, and he likes getting pressure with the line. So his blitz percentage will be very minimal, if that.
But everybody,
snap, takes the hand
everybody
up, throws the
this
shirt
day
off
and age
Ingram's hands,
don't
incomplete.
blitz as
There's the
much
old Evan
anymore.
Ingram.
What I'm saying is, no, you're right. I'm not saying he don't blitz at all. What I'm saying is his blitzing is very minimal in comparison to other people. He's playing like if you guys are complaining about zone coverages, you bring him in. That's what he's going to give you.
It's the same exact thing. No matter.
Yeah, but he's not going to play that far off like Jonathan Gannon's playing off.
He plays the conventional Tampa 2, and then what he does is he sags the cornerbacks, especially if you have something going into that corner underneath.
Lawrence takes the snap, pressure up the middle, lose the pressure, rolling to his outside, 20, 15, runs over and picks up the first down. That's a quarterback I like to see take those hits. Well, actually, I take that back. You don't want to see quarterbacks
It's gonna hurt
take
tomorrow.
those hits.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
That was a big time hit. You just took right over
That's
the middle
gonna
of the
hurt
field.
in the morning. It's gonna be a black and blue mark in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's what DJ usually takes in the middle of the field. Is those types of hits.
Oh,
Lawrence takes the snap outside, caught down to about the 40. Oh, they fumbled it! Fumbled the ball. They fumbled the ball at the 4, and Kansas City recovers.
Did he have possession? I want to see if he actually had possession first.
I don't.
John Agnew had it, and he fumbled it at the 4.
And there's a Chief hurt. That's Legarius Sneed, I believe.
Yeah, that is Sneed.
Kansas City.
Mahomes and now Sneed. Oh.
Yeah, it's the top cornerback.
I know we got a player injured here, but is Eagle fans' issue with Gannon his zone scheme or how much cushion he tells his cornerbacks to play?
Not to fumble.
To me, it's the cushion part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think he plays gives them way too much of a cushion on the corners. Because say he'll have it 10 yards off, but you only need 5 yards.
Yeah.
So that's just too much. You had to get up closer.
So
you don't have to get right up on them and play that lockdown corner, and you have to push on them. I like to see that more, but get up there a little bit more. He plays too soft.
Yeah.
Is he afraid of people beating him over the top? That's why he plays a little bit back. He's afraid
I
of
think
big
why you have 2 high safeties to stop the big play.
Yeah, I think that's he has too much respect for the quarterbacks. Yeah. He has too much respect. And for me, I don't like that as much, but it's just he's afraid to get burnt. It's two-way street again with Gannon. So
to be honest, he should press up against our wide receivers.
I want that.
He gives them too much flexibility where he'll give you guys a lot of room. He gives all the teams a lot of room to move the ball.
Yeah. And another thing too, it's just with Jonathan Gannon with this Eagles fan base. Back in the day, we were just blitz with the old defensive coordinator. That's what they want, but that's not how it works. So for me, it's just I'm not as mad as I was in the beginning of the season. I'm kind of learn his way of coaching throughout the year. So for me, I'm
willing
not
to make adjustments though in the game.
No.
Because Wink did that. Wink did that last week. He adjusted where he blitzes normally a lot, but last week he did not do that. He played a lot more too high safety.
My question to you guys is this, all right? Because your concern is with him having the Eagles cornerbacks off. It's so deep.
Yes.
Have you guys had a lot of explosive deep plays? Because when you start bringing the cornerbacks up, then you can sneak things behind, and then there's that opening. So it's a catch-22 where if you want to play deep and come up and make the tackle and secure something, and make sure you don't allow deep plays, because then on the flip side, if they're playing short and you bring something underneath to hold the cornerback short and you sneak something behind them, then you
But
got an
nobody
exposed play.
really. I guess you could say this year nobody really has beaten us over the top.
Mm-hmm.
And because the ones that did, it was because of a problem on our side
So he
of the
just
ball.
fumbled the ball trying to
Somebody
regrip
not
it.
covering the right position.
Mm-hmm.
But next year, Eagles got a harder schedule.
Yes. We had a tougher schedule. Yes.
So now we're have to deal with
They should Blue City
guys that are gonna be able to go over the top more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So
short.
that's 22
Tony,
we're talking about right now.
Tackle the yard short of the first down, near
Because
about
right
the
now,
12-yard line.
Everybody's beating us low, and if we don't, so we should be able to at least adjust. All right, go low. They want to try to beat you low, go low.
And that's what I'm saying, because when I, as an LC, if I see that you're playing deep, I'm trying to hit the underneath to draw you back down. And if you start biting down, okay, I'm gonna flash something underneath, because that tells me the cornerback is coming up, and then I'm sneaking something like a simple smash rod combo where you have a hitch right underneath and a corner over the top, because now that makes it harder in terms of the angle for the safety.
Oh, they stopped him. Jacksonville stops him on 3rd down and 1, and it's going to be 4th and 1, and Jags are going to get them the punt. That's a big stop for Jacksonville.
Less than an hour, by the way, folks. Less than an hour.
Yes, sir.
So
Less
what
than
are you
an
going
hour
to do?
Start.
What are you going to do? Are you going to join Jeff's stream or Blue? What are you doing, man?
Oh, I might join Jeff's stream. I might just watch it because who knows, something might be thrown at my TV if this team does something stupid.
Yeah.
Just ask my headphones one time when they did something stupid.
You guys shouldn't be mad.
I don't think I've seen that
You
yet.
guys had a great year.
No, I know. But
that was a passive blocking. That was
Yeah,
passive blocking.
when your headset, what?
When there was one when we played against, I think, the Lions, when there was a blatant call on Wan'Dale Robinson when he literally got tackled over the middle of the field and they didn't call it, and I just lost my mind. I went nuclear on my headphones and I broke the
Oh, really?
That's why I wear these buds, because I don't want to wear the other headphones I have. So I had to wear these buds
it too,
instead.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm not making that mistake again.
Yeah. I have a pair of those Apple Air Maxes. I refuse to wear them when I
If
stream.
I wore those headphones when Dexter Lawrence, who touched Kirk Cousins last week, got called for that flag, my headphones would have been in 20 pieces.
Oh, I
didn't
have Jeff, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't have a reaction. When that flag came out, I'm like, I know it's roughing the passer, and I know nothing and to expect nothing else. Like, the biggest yell I had last week out of anger was Darius Slayton's drop. That's it.
Yeah.
Coach was pissed off when McKinney gave up that play to Hawkinson on that 4th down play.
I hated that. I'm like, what are you doing? Because he was trying to come up.
Pissed off?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He seems like he's a calm, cool, collected dude.
Not when you got some things that are basic common sense.
Oh my!
Yes, Jeff is.
Sorry.
We got a big crowd.
Short game by Kirk. Now
we got a big crowd for the Rumble. We got a big crowd for the Rumble.
Another play I was really pissed at last week was when KJ Osborne was wide open in the sit route on the mesh concept for the touchdown last week.
Oh, I saw that.
Stupid inside linebacker. Whether it was Dave, I heard it was Smith that was more.
Oh, what a pick!
Holy
he just mussed it in the air and he picked him off.
Game's over.
Oh wow,
nice
that's the
pick.
Game. That's the
they
game.
They tried to go down the sideline saying there's a flag on the play. It's probably because they're doing a group celebration. But damn. He just went up and one-handed that pick.
That's the game. That should be the game.
Oh, and you know what's next?
That was a hell of a play.
That
was a hell of a play.
It was a good game.
Yeah, it was.
Jaguars were sloppy at times, though.
Jaguars have nobody to blame but themselves. They lost this game. The turning over so many times.
They did not take advantage of Patrick Mahomes. That's it.
The fumbling in the red zone was big.
That was huge.
That was
Yeah,
when
the
the
fumble
game
in the
was
red
truly
zone.
over.
That's a bad assignment. Because you
Huh?
have the right. That's a bad block assignment. The right guard, if he stays, he picks that up.
That's the All-Pro Sheriff too.
He slid.
That's Brandon Sheriff.
I understand it's a slide call to the left, but eyes has to. It's slide left, hands to the left, eyes to the right to look for any type of a blitz. If he picks that up, he has time.
There's a run to McKinnon. 20, all the way near the 25-yard line. He's down
All
to
the Giant
24.
fans think the Giants are going to win this game.
I have it 2019 in Big Blue's favor.
21-20 New York Football Giants.
I must be nuts then, because I have us in the 30s, both teams.
I got
40,
then again, I picked the
20,
Jaguars in this game, so.
I got
I
20.
think it'll be a high-scoring game.
I
Yeah.
do too.
I don't
think
want
it's
it
gonna be a lot more
high
high
scoring,
scoring than
honestly.
people think.
I don't want it high scoring. I want it to be a close, competitive game. I don't want it high
playing.
scoring.
He's got an ankle injury, Philly girl, but he is playing right now. He's just pretty much like limping on pretty much every single play, but he is out there. You have 40-30 Philly. I mean, that would be crazy if it's 40-30, but
That would be
you never know.
insane.
Watch it be an old school type of
40,
game
30,
between both.
That'd be
I watch it be like 14-10.
First down, Tony. I did hear about that, Jorge. That makes me smile. The fact that that's going to happen.
Oh yeah. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, no, Jacksonville's got nobody to blame but themselves in this game. They had multiple opportunities to make some plays, and they didn't get it done. They didn't execute right. They didn't make the plays when they were there. Jacksonville should be pissed off after this game at themselves. So they really missed a whole lot of opportunities.
They didn't have good play calling. And they played sloppy. Poor tackling.
Sounds familiar, right? Halftime sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Run up the middle, and it's going to be tackled at the 30-yard line for a 1-yard loss to McKinnon.
So halftime, I gotta ask you.
Exactly, Chama.
Your kids are Eagles fans too, or they don't watch
the game?
My kids do not watch football. Do not like sports.
Gotcha. Well, good.
Nah, it drives me crazy. When you're a sports fan, dude, you expect your little kid to get involved in the sports with you.
Yeah.
Do you ever try to sit them down in front of the TV and try to get them to watch, and like, I don't want to.
Mama Bear takes over, buddy.
Yeah.
Mama
I
Bear.
don't want to watch.
She picks up something heavy and says, "Listen, you're a big man, so I get to waffle you with this waffle iron." And
See, you're doing it wrong.
Not the waffle iron.
You're doing it wrong.
What do you mean?
Take them to a game.
Yes.
If you take them to a game, it's totally different than watching it on TV. I've always watched the Yankees on TV, but I enjoyed it when I went to the stadium because not only on the field, you see so much more, the interaction with all the other people.
Mm-hmm.
Kids,
especially a baseball game.
It's really perfect because like
basketball too.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those are perfect because, like, for instance, even though the Yankees have disappointed me in last years, I do go to a lot of games. Like, it's 162 games a year, but there's like, a multitude of seats where you get a great view of the stadium. Nonetheless, my thoughts on the stadium, I dislike this Yankee Stadium a lot, at least especially the new one. But no, that Yankee game, basketball game. It's interactive. That's
New Yankee Stadium or MetLife, Alex?
No, I'm going with New Yankee Stadium.
I knew I could get you on that one. Nothing beats that piece of crap in the Meadowlands.
I never got to go to the old stadiums. That be Giant Stadium or that be Yankee Stadium. But someone said it best. I think it was actually Gary Sheffield's son. When I was talking with him, he said that New Yankee Stadium looks like a baseball field built with a shopping mall around it.
That makes sense.
Now the old stadiums just had that special feeling inside. It
you could
felt
feel
louder.
this, like from what I heard, you could feel the stadium rocking with all.
Exactly. I remember going to Shea Stadium back in the day with the Mets when they were in the playoffs, and how crazy that's the stadium. You could feel the stadium shaking. And
you want to hear something crazy? The vet, I think, we had a jail cell.
We're the first one to have a jail cell and a judge. We're We're the first.
Yeah, you
We're the
did.
first team to have a jail cell and a judge.
You also
And
booed Santa.
and then it went to, and the Raiders took over and they got it. And there's
I
only,
mean,
there's only a
Jeff, did you
couple.
tell
I
him
don't
what
think
I did?
every, I
You
don't think every
remember that?
team, what you call it, has one.
Right.
We don't even have cheerleaders.
No,
yeah,
they-
we need to fix that.
Nope.
Yeah, I think
Giants-
are we the only team that
No.
does not have cheerleaders?
Mm.
No, there's a lot of teams.
Okay.
The
I gotta look it
Bills, that's another one.
We got a
What
guy
in the
cheerleader.
hell are they doing in the press box?
Doing some sort of singing.
What the hell are they doing?
There are all right. Here's the teams: Bills, Bears, Browns, Packers, Chargers, Giants, and Steelers. So for the most part, they're old school teams.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of
Except
like
for the-
I guess for the Giants, maybe it's kind of like the Yankees rule where you can't grow a beard.
Stupidest rule. Sorry.
I barely even have one.
No. Even if I cut this
On
off,
the
you tell me
35-yard line.
my locks. I couldn't have my locks. Nope. That's the one thing I couldn't do. Nope. Sorry.
Oh, with the
respect
Yankees rule, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't get that.
They tell you had to shave that your hair.
Your hair has to be above the collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember they did that with Clint Frazier when the Yankees wanted to
he
bring
was
up
a
Clint
bum.
Frazier. He was
Bum
pretty
city.
bad. He was pretty bad.
Bum
agree
I
with
love
that.
my Yankees, but that's the one thing I will never. If I want to cut my locks, that's on me. You're not telling me I have to cut my locks. Nope. Sorry.
Yeah. You don't see
I don't-
Stevie Cohen doing that with my boys over there in Queens.
There ain't.
Well,
there ain't
because the
no
Mets
way.
are the Mets. If I'm gonna be honest, and I've been to
What's up, Gray
Citi
Wales?
Field-
It's the same guy.
I've been
I
to
think.
City Field a few times. I think they're more gentrified, if you will. I think they're a lot more gentrified than the Yankees are. Where like as much as the Yankees are gentrified to a point, the owner Hal still tries to keep it old school, which
Yeah.
it's split among the fan base when it comes to certain
can't-
topics like the
I
hair one.
can't wait. I can't wait. Less than an
So what?
hour.
Let's see, yeah,
Damn, that's right. 1 hour to
Yeah.
go.
just 3 more minutes, 48 minutes, I think.
Yep.
Does Philly
Cheers.
halftime have a channel? Yes, he
Cheers.
does.
Oh wait, hold on, I got a drink. Give me a second.
Yes,
Hold
he
on.
does.
I got ice
It's right on the bottom left, Philly girl. Philly halftime.
Cheers, everyone.
Yes, I'm ordering. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
cheers. Oh,
Philly
Best
yeah.
of
halftime
luck.
has a
Best of
channel.
luck, everybody.
Best
We're
of
gonna
luck.
hate each other like we did all week, but remember, it's all about the sport.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
not let it affect what truly matters, and that's the Eagles
Yeah,
whooping
good
that
stuff
Giants
over
ass.
Alex is like, fucking, I'm getting drunk right now. So if something bad happens in the game, I'm not gonna let you know. I'll have a reason why I shit's breaking all around the house.
Listen, you guys should be happy about your team. You guys are really building a good team.
Oh, we are.
No, I know.
They are.
We are. We
I
are.
just
We're
don't-
very
I mean-
happy.
At the
I
same
mean, I
time,
know you guys. There's a lot of Giants fans out there that just because you beat the Vikings, your head's getting low up to the clouds. But
No, wait, stop. It's not heads up to the cloud. It's called gaining confidence and believing in your team.
Mhm.
No disrespect. You guys were the same way last year. Really think about it. You were the same way.
no, we were.
And
Like,
you
I
won.
was like me personally, Coach. I was like, I can't believe we're here.
And that's the point. And now look where you are. And that's the thing. You believe when you start winning, it helps you, where players, coaches, your fan base start
Oh,
to
that was
believe.
wait. Was that a catch?
But you guys
Yeah,
got
getting
it.
caught on the outside.
Like
Nice.
you can ask.
Sleeping
Jeff up
Angels, I
there.
want you to see you
I
in my
always
stream.
said you guys had a good defense. I've been saying that since friggin' all year long. I like your defense.
It's cool.
You just need offensive line help, and you need wide receivers.
We need linebackers. We do need linebackers big time in the middle of our
Who's
team.
your
We need
best
we need
linebacker?
linebackers that can cover.
Who's your best linebacker?
Oh, nice pass by Lawrence right over the middle to Marvin Jones.
I wouldn't even consider. It wasn't Pat's stream the other night with Lou's stream. They were talking about linebackers, and they're like, "Oh, we need coverage linebackers." I said, "We need linebackers that disengage and stuff."
You just need
blocks."
linebackers, period.
Yeah, I
No, we
I
do.
tossed out T.J. Edwards.
That's
as
what I'm
a-
looking at now.
Uh,
Take the. Oops,
I like
sorry.
TJ Edwards a lot.
Yeah, Tremaine Edmonds would be the ideal guy, but it's going to cost a lot to get him.
T.J.
You know?
Edwards, another guy. Like one guy I'm concerned about because obviously I haven't been watching Colts football. Is like he's really good this past year.
Oh,
Bobby
Darius Leonard?
Okereke.
Oh.
Okereke.
Oh, I love
I
it.
don't know if he's
Okay.
playing for a contract. That's my issue.
Isn't
Right.
Patrick Queen going to be a free agent soon, or is he locked up?
After next year, I think.
I think it's next year.
Okay.
After next year. If they didn't accept his option, it's after next year.
Hey,
Hanging with Cheesehead.
How are your
Pass down the
Packers?
middle, incomplete,
Hanging
trying to
with
go to
Cheesehead,
Ant
huh?
Marvin Jones.
What's
How are
up,
your
man?
Packers?
Good.
I don't even know.
I hope you and Mr. Rogers are sitting at home very unhappy right now because you couldn't beat
Is
the Detroit
wait.
Lions.
Let's actually talk about that for a second. Is Rogers
What?
done?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely
No.
not. He's not. He's not walking away from that money, and he's not going out like that.
Green Bay can't let him go because if he retires, I think it transitions. But I think he has a $50 million dead cap hit.
He does, coach. His cap
Oh,
is huge.
dang.
Exactly, $50 million. So and that's including if you trade him.
Yeah.
Unless the other team agrees to take it.
Because there were people telling me on Twitter that he's going to go to the Jets, and I'm like, no.
No, he's not going to the Jets.
That would be
He's
that'd be
staying
bad
in
by
Green
the
Bay.
Jets. I want to ask Alex because his twin brother Luca is a Jets fan. So how would he feel if Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets? Would he be pissed or would he be like?
He's kind of he's kind of opening up to it, and this group of Jet fans he associates with are convinced that if they get Rodgers or even Brady, they can wear number 12 and just like brush off the curse of Joe Namath.
I can't see Brady going to the Jets.
No, absolutely.
I think Brady's going to the Raiders.
I think Tom Brady's going to retire.
I think he's going to the Raiders.
I don't think Brady's going to go out like that.
You see
I
the
think
way
he's going
he
to
played?
Raiders because Devontae Adams.
You see the way he played? He needs to friggin'
Tom
Brady needs to retire.
There's 2 points of realization that you literally can make both arguments. A, you don't want to go out like that as a Hall of Fame quarterback, one of the best in the game. That's A. B, you also have to recognize I don't have shit in the tank left. That's why you could retire.
Yeah.
I think he's still got a little bit more in the tank. He wasn't as bad as when Eli was finishing up, or Roethlisberger, or Rivers, or Breeze. Like those guys look done. And Peyton Manning, remember, they literally were done when they were on the football
Brady
field.
to the Dolphins?
Do the Raiders have an offensive?
I don't see it. I think Tua's going to stay there.
Do the Raiders have an offensive line?
No, they don't.
No,
they don't.
That's why
the
I
offensive line is terrible.
I'm gonna be honest.
They have like one of the best wide, if not the best wide receiver.
Yeah, but they don't have an offensive line or a defense.
The Raiders got a bad coach.
Yeah, I'll say this. Yeah. Don't be surprised if
onside kick
he tries San Francisco,
and it's recovered by Tony.
Oh, Tom Brady.
Yeah, remember, he's from Northern California. He was a 49ers. He was a 49ers fan. They have an offensive line, a running game, and the skill receivers. Could I see him trying and talking to them? Yes. It's just a matter of will they want to go that way or do they want to stay with Purdy?
They love Purdy. He's probably going to be the starter.
And that's what I think. I think it's going to be Purdy, but that's why I say I won't be surprised if he gives a call and says I want to try. And would they say Purdy sit for a year, learn from Brady for 1 year, and Brady with that offense with all those skill pieces? You're talking about he's done, but they have the offensive line to protect him.
It's like the Bucs situation a couple of years ago where Tampa Bay clearly needed a quarterback because they had everything else around, and that's when they went out and got Tom Brady. And we know what happened that 1 year. First year Brady's there, they go out and win a Super Bowl. Stafford, same thing.
I was so close. I predicted 30 to 20. I predicted 30 to 20.
I'm just so sick of Kansas City winning. I really am so sick of them winning. I know they're good, but I just want to see somebody else win.
I say it's one of the R's. Raiders or retirement for Brady.
I believe it's going to be Raiders. I think he's going to go to the Raiders.
If he goes to the Raiders, do you think they really load up on the offensive line?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Joey Chase is live.
That is a question. How much money they got?
Joey Chase is live.
I think he's going to demand somebody to have a better offensive line.
I have the Bills going to the Super Bowl. I had that since week 1.
Josh Allen better stop turning the goddamn ball.
I know. That's what worries me.
He does need to stop turning that ball over. Cincinnati's got no O-line. Cincinnati's offensive line is worse off right now than it was last year. Their offensive line is bad because they lost like 3 tackles.
This is funny.
What?
I got a beautiful nursing home for Brady.
Randy would actually like that one if he heard that. Next
Oh,
shift, Randy
come
would
on.
love hearing that. Yeah.
Listen, he's
Halftime, you got to tell
retired.
Randy that.
I got a feeling he's going to retire. I mean, the way he played, he's got to go and like really look at himself and say, "I just ain't got it no more."
No, he's not. No.
All right.
No, sorry. My mom's making a joke about how Trevor Lawrence last week when they won, he went to the Waffle House. Well, I guess he's not going to the Waffle House this week. No Waffle House over there for Mr.
Oh,
Mahomes.
he's going to the
Mr.
right
Lawrence.
place where Colts
he's
Cowboys
going-
are where
he's
Jeff is, the couch.
He's going to go to the Pancake House because he flopped.
Yeah, he did.
Halftime, you got that?
Yeah, I got well, I
You
got
got
it.
that?
And you know what? You know what? Christian Kirk should go She should go watch Little Giants and try to do what Hot Hands Heenan did. Put that stuff on his hands and see if he can try to catch the ball.
Hey, did
Throw
anybody
some toilet
catch that
paper.
one?
That was hilarious.
Did you catch the one where the guy had his gloves stuck to the
Yeah.
football?
Yep.
I forget what game that was.
Bless you.
Alex does have butterflies. He does.
Yeah.
Bless you, Alex.
This is like the first serious Giants team I've watched as a true fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think
Well, he's young. Alex is younger, so he hasn't really,
How
like,
old are you, Alex?
truly experienced.
I'm 19.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
He was like around 8, 9 years old when the team won their last Super Bowl.
That's why
Alright.
me,
That makes
no
sense.
matter what happens, it don't bother me because in the end, I've seen 4 championships and there's nothing that can bother me.
One.
And I've seen 2 of the best runs the football team has
It
ever
took
done.
me a long time to see mine.
No, that's my point.
I
I
actually
get
saw
it.
2 Super Bowls. I saw 2. but I
I'm
saw
still waiting
one.
for my baseball and my basketball team to give me
No,
some
man,
happiness.
Oh, I'm waiting for the
Miz is
basketball, but
on
not
Fox.
baseball.
Miz is on Fox.
I'm waiting for the
No,
Flyers
Fox
here.
Miz.
Fox, Joe Davis, and Daryl Johnston.
And my
I'm waiting
baseball
for
and my
Flyers.
basketball team torture me on like a nightly basis. So, I mean, I'm waiting for them to win. At least Alex and Coach, they've seen their baseball team win. Coach saw his basketball team win.
I
don't know about the
I
Knicks. I'm
saw my
sorry.
Phillies win.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Jeff. I
I
never
got to see
saw
my
the Knicks
baseball
win this
team win. I got to see
championship.
my
I was a little
Flyers
kid.
win.
Halftime, you,
Oh, that's
you
right,
saw your.
Coach.
And at
I
that
did not
time,
see the
I
Flyers.
just
At
called
that
you older by accident. I'm
no,
sorry.
no. But at the time, I did see my team win the championship because remember, I was a Lakers fan first.
That's true. You're right.
And
Oh,
so
I
in the
didn't know
70s,
that.
I was a Lakers fan until 1980, and then I transitioned over to the Knicks, and it was just something about them gritty. And then I fell in love with Ken the Animal Bannister. He's a no
Right.
name, but he's
Yeah.
someone who I fit in terms of a player.
That makes sense. So I didn't know you were a Lakers fan at all. What, like, were you from
Magic
LA?
Johnson. No,
Yeah, you
I
did.
just
Yeah, you did beat us.
I just love Magic Johnson. I loved him to death. His game, everything about him, his pizzazz,
Mhm.
the way he can control the court. What's up?
I never got to experience that.
What
No, see, like
Magic.
the Giants, that's like the Giants I've already seen. Get to the mountaintop.
Yo,
I can't argue, Dr.
the
J.
game is over. Shout out to the 23 in the chat.
The Nets and the Mets have gotten close, but they've never gotten over the top. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'd feel
I was
more
waiting
vindicated
for
if the
the Knicks.
Mets win a championship because I've never seen it. The Giants, I've seen it twice, actually 3 times. I was still very young during '90, but still, I'd really love to see my baseball and basketball team
I
win
got to see
champion.
my baseball team. I got to watch my
Mr.
hockey
Motelli,
team,
Chuck,
and I got to watch my football team.
I got to watch the Phillies, the Eagles, the Sixers back in 01, but
They
they
do that
didn't
now,
win it.
anyway.
The Flyers, like, whenever. Like, I'm pretty much giving up on the Flyers.
Yeah, I didn't think that's true. You got to see the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. Who the hell expected that one to happen?
Like, that's
Sure.
insane.
You said
I was
sweet.
pulling
I'm
for the Cubs.
not sure
And
what's in there.
Boston. Sorry, Yankees fans, but Boston Red Sox, if they were breaking that curse, it had to be against the Yankees. And
No,
that's
of course.
exactly what happened.
But
It had to.
like, to be completely fair though, like at least with the Giants last Super Bowl, I watched it. I don't have too many memories watching it. I remember where I was and all these different things, but I didn't even know what base. Like, I wasn't a sports fan when the Yankees won their chip, so that's why I act with this spoiled old school attitude of let's get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Yo, Peyton Manning's at the game.
Peyton Manning's a
Eli
game.
is.
Well, I saw Eli. They showed a picture of Eli and his daughter saying on the way down to Philly.
I know. By
yeah,
the way,
Peyton
CC
Manning's at
Sabathia's
the
at the game
Eagles and
too.
Giants game. Peyton
Is
Manning's
CC Bathia, is he a Giant or an Eagle fan? I forget.
Neither. He's a Raiders fan.
Oh, good. Lucky him.
there. Wait, who?
CC Sabathia, the former
Oh, yeah.
left-handed pitcher for the
Yeah,
Yankees.
he's a Raider fan because he's Northern California.
Yeah.
And
Almost
he's
time to
also a
send you
Warriors fan.
midgets back.
He was actually
Midgets.
at a LPG's tailgate.
Midgets. I don't get that nickname. The midgets.
Because it's opposite of Giants. So
I know.
Yeah.
It's so corny.
I hate
know.
it. Like, I honestly hate it, and I
it's
use
just
it.
like the old Deadskins, with that, the Cowgirls, the Pigeons. I mean,
Yeah.
So what about the Commanders?
The commies,
Commies, I guess, yeah.
the Commandos. What there was a name?
You
I
called them the condoms.
called them
That's
the
why I wanted to
I
call
called
them
them
the Washington
Oh, I
Lions.
remember what you said.
the
I remember
Commanders
what you
with
said,
a
Alex.
U in the beginning.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, I got it.
That was a good one. The best one. Was
That got halftime. That got
All
halftime.
right. All right. That was a good one.
It was an awesome team. See, you guys at least saw a championship with your baseball teams. I'm still waiting.
Well, you saw him in the World Series. I guess that counts.
It's not the same as
No,
holding the
it's
trophy up.
definitely not the same.
Don't
Seeing the
even
World
give me.
Series
That's not the
than
same.
winning the World Series.
You know what I have as my World Series experience, Alex, is seeing your team embarrass us in the World Series in 2000 and then 2015 with the whole Terry Collins thing with Matt Harvey. That's my experience in the World Series. I haven't even come close to winning a championship.
a bandana.
Wait, Alex, I actually have a question for you. Who's the Eagles player that you hate the most? I'm just
Who's the
curious.
Eagles player that I hate the most?
I don't know
Boston
which
Scott?
one
Well, I'm always teased with the
Why you always
Deshaun
gotta do
Jackson
that
You
stuff.
put that in by the door, the little
What?
black thing with the red light. That's what you put on the keypad.
I'm always teased with the Deshaun Jackson
What?
thing.
Yeah, that.
I'm not a fan of Fletcher Cox, I must say.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
I can understand that.
yeah, because I mean, I used to, as I mentioned in the chat, I used to live in northeastern Pennsylvania, so I see a lot of Eagles jerseys, and like that was like one of the ones. So it's either Deshaun Jackson or Fletcher Cox, in my opinion.
Like, for me, it's Tiki Barber. Like, that's the guy I hate the most.
Giants
because of
fans
his
hate Tiki
attitude.
Barber kind of too.
Yeah.
So
You know who? You know what's surprising? I hate Rondé Barber more for that pick six in the NFC Championship
You're not
game.
going to say OC Umenyor for 6 sacks?
No. Tiki Barber for me.
No, for me it was Brian Dawkins. Dawkins was a pain in the ass, and also also Jeremiah Trotter. Trotter was a pain in the ass back
That
in the
was
day too.
not a lot of Giants fans said Trotter.
Yeah, no, Jeremiah Trotter was a pain.
Most of them said Dawkins.
Westbrook.
Someone said Andy Kalu, and I'm like, what?
No,
Damn.
not Indy Kalu.
I'm really old then. I'm really.
Yeah, you.
I'm saying Randall Cunningham.
I could have said Randall Cunningham, but I don't really remember him
I
playing as
can't.
much. No, it was Dawkins. It was Brian Westbrook drove me nuts every time we played against him.
I know you did not like Brian Mitchell, correct?
No, I had no problem with Brian Mitchell.
I thought you didn't like him for that kick return he had.
It's
He
not
ended
the
up
same
playing
as like
for the
Deshaun
Giants.
Jackson.
He ended up playing for the Giants also.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
Giant. A lot, actually, quite a few Eagles played for the Giants.
Coach,
Afterwards.
Connor
playing like a
Barwin.
bunch of crazy
Oh,
dogs. You
LT.
remember that saying?
LT.
Yep.
That's
Let's
the
go out
guy. That's the guy that got on my nerves. Because tell you what, you had to build or you had to stop one man, and you couldn't stop him.
Yep.
Right.
It was crazy back in the day. And for everybody who says Michael Parsons like him, don't insult that man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't
That's an
insult
Eagles fan
that
saying
man.
that. Thank you.
Wait, say it again?
He's
When
right.
people are saying Michael Parsons like LT.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
You had to
That's
build.
just
You
a
had to
slap in the
put,
face.
you put everybody focusing on one man, and every time the Eagles play, dude beat the hell out of us.
You want to hear something crazy? There was an Eagles content creator that said N'Kobe Dean is going to have a better career than Micah Parsons.
What's up, FAKC? Congratulations to your Chiefs.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Like you guys are good as Eagles fans, but there's that select few that just go over the top. Like,
And that's actually the second highest guy or the third highest guy in some count.
You're welcome. Good luck in the AFC Championship game. Hopefully Mahomes
Has
is not too
Nakobe Dean
banged
even
up.
played a lot?
No,
Not
So,
really.
because of our rotation.
no.
Like
We
our
have so
linebacker
good of a
core is so
rotation. You don't want
deep.
to. You don't want to mess it up.
Yeah,
Never
it's like
know. Nakobe Dean going to be good. I think maybe they're just like trying to. They're going to give him like a year off. Didn't he have a lot of injuries last year? In his last year at Georgia.
apparently Nakobe Dean was dealing with like this big injury. That's why he fell down in the third round. We could have got him in the second round, but we took Cam Jurgens out of Oklahoma. So that is why he fell right on our lap in the third round.
Yeah.
It's just
Like-
look at it as a redshirt year in college. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
Just like that. Yes.
Fletcher
Actually,
Cox.
I'd probably say like the current player is probably Fletcher Cox, and I don't hate Fletcher Cox. I don't. I mean, I don't despise Fletcher Cox, but I mean, if you want to go that way because he's been Eagle forever, I guess.
He had such a pissy like. For instance, he had such a pissy attitude towards Eli Manning after he tweeted after that whole 2020 Commanders
Oh
stuff.
my God! Yeah.
But
Oh,
like
yeah.
one player I do admire, and I'm gonna leave this as my final note because I might actually just jump in a shower, make some pizza, and then get on my couch and scream at the TV. But one player I do.
Oh, you're sitting
absolutely...
on your couch already? Oh.
Oh no, I'm
You
on my
say
bed.
spoon with your TV.
I said sitting on the
Screaming at
couch.
my TV.
Oh.
Screaming at my TV. But
Oh,
one player I absolutely admire, and he's still good with age, and he still gives us problems, is Brandon Graham.
I was gonna say him too. That's a good one. Yeah. He's another one that's gotten hurt a lot too, but he was able to come back and actually had a really good season for the Eagles.
So there you have it. Blake picked the Giants.
I think America wants the Giants to win.
Most
To be
people
honest.
do.
Yeah, honestly. Can
Everybody
you
wants the
imagine?
Giants.
No, wait.
Nah, I don't see
Imagine this. Imagine this though.
Okay.
No matter who it is in the NFC, in the Super Bowl, if it's against the Bills, they're all gonna want the Bills to win and not anyone in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell is going to root for the Cowboys if they get to
You
the
have to
Super
be
Bowl?
honest
God
here.
forbid if that ever happens.
Everybody's going to root
No,
for
that's my point because it's DeMar Hamlin.
Oh
the
my
Bills.
God!
You're gonna
Please,
want him.
I really want San Francisco to win because if God forbid the Cowboys ever get there, they will never shut the fuck up for like 10 years. They'll keep talking.
Now, to be fair, like the
Let him get
Giants are
there.
They
I'm
gotta
sorry,
get there
Go ahead.
first.
Go ahead.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. The Giants are probably, and I'm not being biased with this, they're the most likable team in the NFC.
Yes.
The most
Yes.
likable. Second most likable will be the 49ers, and then you could debate about the Cowboys and the Eagles from there. And then
Yeah.
obviously the AFC is a totally
Listen,
different
nobody likes the
story.
Eagles, so
Look,
No one likes us. No one
let the
likes us.
Cowboys
and we
get
don't
there.
care.
I love every
Get
time we
there
talk about the
and
Cowboys, it
lose.
pisses Coach off.
No, and let
Yo,
them lose
halftime.
because it's
Congrats. 200. Congrats,
Nice.
halftime. You
Oh,
hit
Guys,
200.
halftime. Wait,
Oh,
Coach, I want to hear what you have
exactly.
to say about the Cowboys. Go ahead.
Congrats, bro.
I hate the Cowboys. You know that.
No, I know you
wish
do.
I wish they would destroy that team and blow them up and get them out of the league. Period.
I don't mind you. I don't blame you, Arku.
Arku, no one's
how
even
much,
talking about the Thunder and the Mavs.
that's how much
No.
I hate the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, you're a Cowboys fan, Arku. I forgot. My bad. I forgot he's a
No,
Cowboys fan.
I don't know why. I just have this bad feeling that the Cowboys are going to win tomorrow. I just don't know why.
Don't speak it into
Don't
existence.
speak it into
I'm trying
existence, Jeff.
not to speak it or have
Then
it
don't.
in existence.
Then
But
don't.
I can't
Then
help
stop
it. I have that
talking.
good feeling. Is it
Okay.
really going to matter when I speak into existence?
Yeah.
Oh, trust
Yeah,
me.
it's
when
kind of
it
like
comes to
how
bad
you said
stuff,
that
it
you were
happens all the
speaking
time.
to
I don't
existence
believe
when
in
the
that bad
Giants are
juju
beating the
stuff.
Eagles.
I don't believe in the bad juju stuff. Can't really
Let's see.
hate
What
the
did I?
Eagles
What
too
did I?
much.
There was something recently I called into.
We're the
existence.
only
Yes.
NFC.
Hold on, I
We're
gotta
the
think about
only
it.
division that all four teams have a Super Bowl. We're the only division.
I say it's the division of champions. I've always said that.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have not had our time. We have not been good for over a decade until this
That
year.
is true. That is true.
No. Our
No, I
time
don't-
is here.
I don't count 2016, but talking
No.
about.
John Cena, my time is now.
Go ahead, Alex.
But as my final note, you don't believe in that bad talking stuff into existence stuff. My friend, who's a Steelers fan, was literally picking on me for an entire week before we went to that Commanders game. He's like, "This game, because we're going to the Knicks game after, this game's going to end in a tie." I'm like, "Do not speak that into existence." Guess what? We tied.
Yeah, well, I get it. I get it, Alex. But
Well,
I don't believe in that kind of stuff.
Can I speak to your friend? Because I want to get either the power or the Mecca ball numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want
Exactly.
that too.
No, we have
But,
not. We have not had our time in the sun in
Dog.
a decade.
Look,
Okay.
always remember something.
Not on my
New
side.
York.
Anyone
Yes.
hear a dog, or is that me?
Yeah, it's my
I-
people down below my house. They have a dog downstairs, so he howls when he howls when like the people downstairs leave. So
Look,
that
the
makes sense.
Giants are the only team that has won a Super Bowl in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s. And where are we at now? The 20s? I'm
Yes,
just
the 20s.
saying.
Anything's
Mhm.
possible in the NFL.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
I
are.
thought we can't go back on previous stats.
I will say this. That's
No,
what
I
all
do like
Giants
stats,
fans were
though,
saying about the
Coach.
Eagles.
That was a good one. Hey,
Well, no,
that
the
was
joke
good.
with the Eagles for years is that you guys are the only ones that didn't win a championship. That was the joke.
But now we did.
Well, now you
So-
did. So you guys shut us up.
No.
It was like a fluke
They're the
for a
little
year and a half, and
brothers.
then
They're the little
obviously all this
brothers.
stuff.
Pat them on the head, but you still give them the elbow. Bump them over. You finally in it. You're going to protect them when anybody else outside comes at them. But they're still the little brothers.
It was to be fair though, it was literally you could not pick two more hated teams than that.
Yeah.
Them and the Patriots. You could not pick two more hated teams, and I rooted for the
I
Eagles.
went
can't
to a
stand
friend's
New England.
house for the Super. No, wait, no, I didn't. No, that was the other one. No.
I don't have an issue with Philly. I've never had, and I get it. Most people, they do. They hate it because Philly's beating us or whatever the case may be. And mine is Dallas. It's always
Yeah.
going to be Dallas. I can deal with the Eagles. I can deal with Washington. I can deal with any other team, even our little brothers of North New England, because New England is New York Giants North. That's really what they are.
That's the Jets' problem.
I have
No,
the
but
deep breed.
no, I'm saying because if you really look at it, that core, the foundation, the way it was built, started with Parcells, went to Belichick. A lot of the former players went up there to help them instill that culture. They're the New York Giants North. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's them. But anybody else in the NFL, I told you, I'm dead serious. If they kicked Dallas out and there was no more Dallas, I would be so ecstatic. I would be so ecstatic. And I know most people, that's bad for business. It doesn't make sense. I get it. I just hate that organization, that fan base, Jerry, whatever his name is. And I'll be honest with you, one of the biggest reasons why I don't like what he did to Tom Landry, to be brutally honest.
Yeah, he did
Just
him
get ready
dirty.
for the purple
That was
nurples
dirty.
and the titty twisters from the little bros.
He did Jimmy Johnson.
No,
dirty.
Yeah, he did, and that was his boy.
that was just wrong.
But I just don't like him and the way he is. Everything about him, he thinks, because he has money, everybody needs to bow down and lick his asshole. Man, you open up that asshole, you're gonna get a skewer ran right up in there and twisted, and it's gonna come right out of your damn mouth. That's how much I don't like that organization and him and everything that it stands for. And then the fan base is to the extreme. Like your fan base is wild. Our fan base is wild, and that's normal. But their fan base is beyond. They're the worst fan base in all of sports.
They're the Yankees of the Yankees of football.
You want to
They
hear
are.
something?
No, they're worse than the
The worst.
They're
I was gonna
worse
say,
than
but
the
worse.
Yankees. They're worse than soccer. They're worse than some international soccer teams. That's what I mean. They're beyond.
Soccer teams are on another level.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're hopped on something over there. That Cowboys. And now,
Guys,
Wait.
I don't know if you're watching the pregame show right now on Fox.
Rob
but they just had
Gronkowski
a
miscalled.
hilarious commercial where it was the Jersey Turnpike and the guy working at the toll booth.
I saw it.
Giants beanie on, and then the guy driving in the car was paying the toll. He was an Eagles fan, and they started jawing at each other, going back and forth. And the last thing they said, they pointed at each other. I hate you just as much as the Cowboys.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
That's
but
funny.
you want to
I
hear
also-
something interesting? Chad Henne was a Michigan quarterback.
That was a great commercial. I just screen recorded it. I'm probably going to post it on YouTube shortly here.
No, put it on Twitter.
Go ahead, Alex.
All right, put it on Twitter. Right?
Twitter
I'll
and
post it on
YouTube. Do
Twitter.
both.
I
Do both.
agree with Coach about the Cowboys being the most hated. I can deal with Giant fans. I can deal with Washington Commanders, Redskins, whatever you want to call them. No other team, even in baseball, hockey, there's no other team that gets on my nerves more than the Dallas Cowboys.
Because they don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
They don't shut the fuck up. That's why they keep talking.
Right.
That's all they do is talk. Alex, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
They I mean, they'll talk with their mouth duct tape shut, but just a little, because I was told this by my brother who's on Twitter. Apparently, Rob Gronkowski on the pregame called Shane Steichen Shane Spikeman. So apparently, Shane Spikeman is your offensive coordinator. But we got 20 minutes till kickoff. I got to jump in a shower, put a pizza in the oven.
Alex, do you want me to send the link, by the way? Do you want me to send you the link to the game?
In case.
All right.
Just in case.
I think it's in the Big Blue chat. I'm not sure. But if you want, I can send you the chat. All right.
Appreciate you being on with y'all. Good luck.
Anytime, bro.
Nice meeting you.
Good luck, bro.
Peace, y'all. Nice meeting y'all.
Take it easy, bro.
Ah, that was so good. That was so tasty.
Wait, what?
I'm not even not.
I did no. I just drank. I didn't want to drink on camera. That's.
Oh.
Out of respect for Jeff. But seriously, I don't know if it's being monitored and.
No, you can get in trouble for that on YouTube now. You can't do any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're
on
not
YouTube.
allowed to drink alcohol on YouTube now.
Yeah, they
that's
banned
why
that recently.
Yeah, no. See, doing things like that. That's like back in the days when we used to walk around with a bag or, like you said, a cup, and you put your whatchamacallit in there. Yeah, as long as it's not out in public, nobody's going to pay any attention. But
exactly, a solo cup.
Yep, it's iced tea.
It was really messed up back in the day. Like you weren't allowed to.
That bothers Jeff so much when I do that.
You get an open container. You get arrested for it around my way. I mean, now these day and ages, people are freaking walking around with a beer in their hand, and they ain't getting nothing. I'm like,
oh wow.
I'm like, how you get away with that? They're like, you're
Man,
allowed.
that dog.
Like, you're on your property. I'm like, no. There's so many times.
Yeah, there were certain areas when I grew up. Yeah, you could, in certain hoods, you could sit out and drink a 40. Cops ain't gonna say nothing. But other areas, nah, baby, you can't do that.
You better run. Oh, they're here. Cops, run.
Especially me being a black dude. Come on now. Come on. In certain areas, no.
Hello.
Just run. All you need to know is run.
Nah. You got to be smart about it. So, last Super Bowl for the Cowboys was, yeah. Let him choke on something.
What kind of dog is that, Jeff? Do you know?
Oh, he's a big dog. He's a lab mix. He's a big chocolate lab. He's a big guy. He's a puppy. He's a puppy though. So he's, like if you've ever had a Labrador or lab mix, when you leave if you're an owner of the dog, that type of dog, they get like nuts when you leave them.
Oh yeah,
like
I had a Bichon.
I had a couple of dogs.
I had like a small little white Bichon, and every time we would leave, run right to the door, right to the window.
Oh, I used to do all the time, just like mess with the dog. Like I love the dog to death. The one on my picture, I'd always like leave the house and I would just like wave, and she would go nuts. Like the dogs hate it when you leave. They hate it. They can't stand it. It's like the bane of their existence because they think you're never coming back. So.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get my other stream going on. I'll talk to you.
All right. Good luck on the stream, bro.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
Well, the three of us, besides Mitch, we're gonna be hopping over to the other stream. So, Coach, I believe I sent you the link for the Giants and Eagles, right?
Yeah. Let me double check just to make sure. Twitter. Ooh, hello, baby. Yeah, you sent it to me. I got it.
Okay. Twitter. Hello, baby. Twitter.
I opened up my Twitter on my phone and you got a picture of a gorgeous female sitting there. It's just like, yeah.
Viva Brasilia.
Brazil.
All right, guys, we got a couple minutes. So I just want to say, have a good game, everybody. It's just football at the end of the day.
Shut up! You're gonna be relishing it the entire time. So don't even start with that.
Hey,
crap,
I'm in my stream. I'm not with you. I'm in my own.
Well, AK is gonna be like torching me and Coach the entire
That's
time.
AK, not me. I'm not anywhere near you.
He's not gonna bother me either. I mean, I've already said I don't get broken when any of this stuff. I get more pissed at the team than I do at an Eagle fan or Cowboy fan making fun of me. So that's what it is.
Yep. Again, I'm not with you.
So. I know. Go ahead. You can hop up and say, "Fly, Eagles, fly."
Oh yeah, I'm still gonna do that.
Alright, you are.
I'm not leaving yet until you're in the stream.
I'm gonna end the stream in like a minute.
There you go.
But because we're gonna hop on the other stream in about 10 minutes. So thank you very much for being by this game. The Kansas City Chiefs end up winning the football game, and they are advancing to the AFC Championship game over the Jacksonville Jaguars. So thank you very much, everybody, for hopping on. Make sure you guys hit the like button and sub up to NYG Jeffy T85, Mitch Kofsky, Further AM, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. Next Shift Randy, Adam Costas, Big Blue in the Bronx, everybody that was on the panel. Have a great rest of your night, and we're going to be going right to
Let's Talk Sports.
Hardcore Sports, Let's Talk Sports, everything. Thank you very much. We'll be hopping over immediately to the Giants and the Eagles. I got to get changed into my
I guess
gear,
this is where we separate ways, man.
Yeah.
We're together all day.
All day, man.
All day. 69 and brownies.
Yes, it's going to be on the Hardcore Sports Network as well as the
my
channel and everybody. But guys, take it easy, and as always, let's go New York Football Giants. Together, Blue, everyone.
Have a good one, everyone.